That's what people say.
Should we wait to show? Hello? 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 What the frick? Hello? Okay, well, whatever. You. All right, everybody.
Boy said I'm black.
I can't hear myself, but that's fine.
I hear you. That's two jinxes.
I hear you.
10 minutes.
Do you?
Woo, I'm back. Welcome, daddies, to the second ever live episode of Dunn and Drew. Maybe the third ever. Thank you, Eric. I don't know when the first ever occurred or where it lives now. But tonight, we are competing with the presidential debate. Not sure which show will tell you more lies, but we will keep count. Thank you for not reading ahead. I like these genuine reactions for my
What?
Busy
Oh, that
day.
was scripted?
my little jokes. Yes,
no,
that
it's
was scripted.
No, it's not as funny.
Fuck.
Don't tell him that.
Sorry. There's even more funny. No,
You will hear voicemails tonight from our Patreon members who enjoy the greatest group chat in the history of sports and maybe mankind. If you'd like to join us in the Daddy Discord, it's patreon.com/DunnandDrew. It's only $5 per month. That's
Sheesh.
wild. All right, here we go.
And I still won't grow up, I'm a grown-ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did. But I'm a champion, so I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire, get my soul through the wire.
Got a lot to get into. Week 1 NFL, week 2 college football. We had a lot of things going on this weekend, both Jack and I and Eric. So we are going to recap our weekends. I put it at the end. Maybe we'll do it at the end this time. I don't know why. I just put it at the end there.
Shit, by the end, we're going to be like, I'm ready for bed.
Yes, that is true. But first, I figured we'd start out with some Prizepicks wins and losses. This episode's brought to you by Prizepicks. It's kind of funny where my wins and losses happened this football weekend. Anyone get a notification that we're live? Let me see if we're
Yes,
live.
I'm on
did.
Do Not Disturb.
Look at Jack respecting his pod hours. I appreciate it.
I always am.
So what was funny about my weekend on Prizepicks, and if you'd like to join, it's what do they do for Prizepicks, Eric?
New users can download Prizepicks, make a $5 entry, and you will get a free $50 to use from Prizepicks. Use code Dunn and Drew, all one word.
So I submitted an entry for Thursday Night Football, because why not? Actually, 2 entries. 3 entries I'm seeing actually here. For Thursday Night Football, first game of the year. I won one of them for $32. And it was a Derrick Henry to score a touchdown and Isaiah Pacheco to score a touchdown. Then I entered 2 more that I lost. One of them I could have won $500 if Kelsey had 7 receptions, but the game was not flowing through Kelsey on Thursday. And then lost egregiously another one on Friday night. I lost a college football one on Saturday.
Whoa. Shout out D-Rec. $10 super chat.
I'm sorry. I lost 2.
Thank you, Derek.
What are you talking about?
The money.
Oh!
donations.
$10 super chat on YouTube.
Whoa. Got to find out where those are going.
Still fucking.
Lost. I'll get into later when we talk college football, but we lost an egregious college football bet that I was told by multiple sources, 2 of them in this room, that it was a gimme. And I was very smart to make that play.
It wasn't a bet.
But it was supposed to win me $1,000. Lost a Sunday NFL. Lost another NFL. Lost another NFL. Lost
Jeez, even dummy.
and then I won on Monday Night Football. So I won on Thursday, lost all day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then lost on Monday. So maybe I shouldn't work on the weekends, is what this is telling me. Only on the work week place entries. How did you guys fare? Oh, so I won a total of $132.
How deep into your Hard Rock parlay did y'all get before it lost?
Well, the Packers ruined it on Friday night, so we kind of all replaced it. The only team that lost was the Panthers. So
really?
Thanks, Bando.
Damn.
So that was that could have been like $1,000.
Yeah.
For me, who bet $10. But staying on our main sponsor today, Prizepicks. Anyone?
Yeah, I won Thursday Night Football, so I thought I was going to go into the weekend hot. And then, like you said, we lost that Colorado-Nebraska one because, like the entire world thought, that thing was going more. Everybody was on the total points for that, but we took Dylan Raiola, Sanders. Neither of them hit their projection. Then I had a weird one. I had a weird 5-pick college football one that all hit for 150. I put 15 on that one. I lost Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, but I hit a Sunday Night Football fourth quarter one that I fell asleep on.
Just fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I needed a little.
Sounds like you're chasing there.
Kinda. I was laying in bed watching the game, and I just wanted to feel something, so I did Cooper Kupp and David Montgomery, both more on their receiving and rush yards, respectively, and got 15 for that. So I went to bed happy and came out with 165 total in winnings, and I withdrew $323 today over my past, couple football weeks. So
nice.
I think I'm hanging up the cleats until, I don't know, I haven't seen anything juicy this upcoming week, so I'll keep y'all posted. I find something, but I've been winning. I feel like I've been winning more than I've been spending my promo money. So
it's good.
But you guys seem to keep it in your bank account longer than me. I feel like I put down like crazy amounts, and I run out before you guys.
Yeah, I budget mine pretty well, I think.
Yeah, you do like $5 here, $10 there.
Yeah, mainly just $10 entries.
Unless it's a 0.5 freebie, you'll do 25 on those usually.
Which this week, it's Caleb Williams again. They had him last week at 0.5 pass yards. Again, this week at 0.5 pass yards. I'm going to pair him with
Baseball?
Tua on Thursday night
to
kind of just put my money where my mouth is on the whole Tua MVP argument that I had last pod. Don't know what, though, for Tua. Maybe just like less than half interception.
Ooh, interesting.
Got the Bills on Thursday night this week.
Wait, you say you're going to do an interception?
Less than a half interception paired with Caleb Williams, 0.5 passing yards.
Gotcha. Instead of going for his yards, 266.
Yeah, passing yards are just so down this past week that I feel like it's kind of a
not his.
Had 338 on us.
Yeah, he led the league. But he was the only quarterback to throw over 300. And I think there were only two that threw over 250 and like a bunch under 200. So passing yards were definitely down last week in week one. So I feel like, I don't know, I kind of want to stay away from it. I guess maybe I should not stay away from it because it has to average itself out now. But
I was gonna pair him Caleb with Lamar's rush yards because when I saw him that opening game, I was like, I feel like this is gonna be the Lamar we're gonna see this year, where he's getting 100 freaking yards a game rushing.
They have the Raiders this week.
Yeah.
Do you know the rushing yards?
50.
No, I wanted to guess.
Oh shit! You asked me.
I was anticipating you saying yes, and then I would respond, okay, I'll guess, and then I was gonna guess. Now the pods are.
You can still guess.
53.5.
No, 56 and a half.
Ah, so close.
You got the 5 right.
Yeah.
Good job.
I was gonna see if Derrick Henry 0.5 touchdown was on here. I feel like that's a lock.
It's so much of a lock. It may not be. Probably not on there.
But things are good, guys, in the Prizepicks world. Things are good.
Breaking news before we started this podcast, or maybe a few hours ago. Christian McCaffrey has Achilles tendonitis. Go ahead.
What should we say to that?
I thought Alex's voicemail was coming up right after that.
He was taken first in a lot of fantasy drafts. It carried me last year, but
You're welcome.
And it helped you win this week.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, maybe a little double agent there, but it's kind of our resident, our Dunn and Drew's resident daddy doctor, Dr. Suss, was on our live stream gameplay when we're doing College Football 25. And I haven't played this yet, but he was hyping himself up for predicting this. Let me hear what he said when we took his live call. And I think we asked him about Christian McCaffrey, if he's drafting him.
But you know,
are you gonna do everything it takes to get Christian McCaffrey so he doesn't ruin your life?
No, no, I don't, because he has a calf injury, which turns into an Achilles injury. We've seen him miss the entire year multiple times, and I'm not worried about Christian McCaffrey.
Wow, he kind of cooked there.
What
That's
a doctor
crazy.
take.
Yeah, it's smart for the Niners to hold him out as long as they can.
When your backup goes for like 160 rushing yards.
You know what's frustrating? That
Get the Vikings this week.
any other team that loses a guy of that caliber would be like, oh man, what are we gonna do? Week 1,
They lost the reigning offensive player of the year and still crushed
and
the
still
Jets.
had a running back with 100 whatever yards.
Yeah, so save him as long as you can and make sure he's playing and healthy in January and February.
Rookies of the week.
I'm sick.
I figured this would be a good thing to discuss.
Rookie of the week.
Maybe we can debate. So the rookies, the NFL releases their I don't know if this is Pepsi or not, but they do Rookie of the Year week candidates. I think you can vote on Twitter. It's stupid, but
Why'd you say Pepsi?
It's brought to us by Pepsi.
Oh,
sponsored
okay.
by Pepsi.
Like the Dr. Pepper halftime show.
Okay.
The options are Jaden Daniels, who was 17 for 24, 184 yards passing, which is magnificent for week 1, and 93.1 passer rating. Also rushed for 88 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I took his more.
I did too.
And then Dan Quinn came out and said, hey, we want him to pass more. That's not the
Shut up,
quarterback
Dan.
we want.
Yes, it is. Not the quarterback we want. Yeah, well, your scouting department.
I've also paraphrased there. That's not exactly what he said. He said that's not how he wants to play going forward.
Oh, the debate started. All right, let's wrap this up.
Why does Trump's hair just look like gray?
So much makeup on that guy.
Hey, she's wearing makeup too.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Kamala?
Nice pronunciation.
Is that how else can you say it?
Kamala.
Oh, it's Kamala.
It's Kamala. Yeah.
Anyway, Brock Bowers, 6 receptions, 58 yards.
Oh, solid.
Jaquan Jackson returned a kickoff for 127 yards and 4 punts for 30 yards. Is that the Cardinal?
Oh, it must be.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is why we stopped the pod. Everyone's bored,
Just because I'm yelling doesn't mean I'm
including
bored.
me. Brian Thomas, 4 receptions, 47 yards, and a touchdown.
Good week.
And that's all first half stats.
Great week.
What happened in the second half?
Nothing.
Oh.
Xavier Worthy,
Him.
Yeah, he's got to win this.
68 scrimmage yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving and 1 rushing. Like, come on. That's just not fair. Malik Neighbors, 5 receptions, 66 yards. But
Isn't it just silly that the Xavier Worthy pick was from the Bills?
that is, I saw a really funny meme where it's like, something about cuck. Like,
Great meme.
the Bills, like, of course it was the Bills. I mean, we all said that when it happened. Like, why would you trade with the Chiefs, and why would you trade when obviously they're trading up for the fastest player in the world. It's insane.
World.
And you're letting the Chiefs get that when you saw what they did with Tyreek Hill. Well, that should be fun. So now Mahomes has this guy to carry him for the rest of his career. Not carry him, but, carry him the rest of the way. What did you guys say?
Congrats on the three-peat Chiefs. Like I said last week.
Yeah, when I saw Xavier Worthy add an extra wrinkle to that offense, and I saw Rashid Rice, how he
looked unstoppable,
always open, crazy.
And wasn't he a rookie last year, Rice?
Yep.
And now they have this young guy in Rice. They have this rookie in Worthy. They got Kelsey still. They're just
so if Hollywood Brown, was hurt.
Yeah, if he comes out to be anything for them,
yeah,
insane.
This offense is unstoppable. So who would you guys give rookie of the week to?
Brian Thomas jersey. Brian Thomas Jr. Just because I know what he would have been.
It's not a homer
in the second half if the Jags passed, or if Trevor didn't take 20 sacks.
I'll give it to probably Xavier Worthy.
Same.
That's a good pick.
Thank you.
How did Neighbors look? Because I was hating on him. I didn't watch a single minute of the Giants game
I
or
didn't watch
highlights.
many minutes.
But he did have double-digit fantasy points, I believe.
That's crazy with that offense.
Did he? Oh, PPR, yes.
Yeah,
did.
PPR. When I had guys that are normally electric that had less than 5, like DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Thanks for nothing.
Damn. Did anyone on that offense go off?
Jackson
Charbonnet.
In Jigba?
No, he had 3 as well. Wasn't many passing opportunities for them. I think they ran most of the time. But
yeah.
But I had the worst points scored this week in our league.
Oof. Who saw that coming?
But I'm 4th in waiver priority, probably because I picked people up before the season started. So
well, maybe I think they give everyone they probably just randomize whoever's winless. I don't think they then go by score.
Well,
or
Hunter and Gooch have first priority, and they won.
What?
So I don't know.
Makes no sense.
I don't know what the setting is.
All right, Alex, if you're watching, you need to switch that up
because they're about
it's not right.
They're about to have Jordan Mason. Definitely about to have Jordan Mason.
I gotta text Alex now.
Hopefully, Hunter's not watching this.
Apparently, the one.
But I don't know. I don't know how everyone is just okay with this in the Discord chat for the fantasy league because they keep talking about how they're getting Jordan Mason because they have the number 1 priority, but they're 2nd seed right now.
Yeah, that's not right.
They're gonna kill us all. They're already loaded. They had Jake Moody had 23 points for them.
Hold on. So if I were the commish still, I would be getting destroyed for being an absent commissioner. Is anyone saying anything oh, that's not fair? What?
I haven't seen an uproar. I think it's just an uproar. I think it's just because
It's because I'm not the commissioner anymore.
I think everybody's just happy with their little wins that they got.
The little wins.
Little week 1 wins.
Oh, so cute.
But Hunter's the league is ours. Ignored. No, nobody replied to him. And then he replied to Stephen B sending that Christian McCaffrey has an Achilles tendonitis. And Hunter goes, Team Rocket is up. That's their name of their duo commissioned league, her team. And nobody replied to that. They just, it's getting swept under the rug. They're about to have Jordan Mason.
Well, I just got our commissioner to reply to me. He said, I will look into this. Thank you, Dr. Sess.
He should be mine. I have Raheem Mostert and Jerome Ford.
Yikes, dude.
Chill.
Did Mostert even play?
He did, but Achane is the guy there.
Oh, yeah.
Good pick.
Thank you.
Achane had a ton of receptions, I think, right?
Yeah.
He did.
Big screen team they are.
But we were good against the run. Yeah, they just screen. We couldn't do it. So why not?
It was very annoying.
FedEx Air and Ground player.
What the fuck? Why are we ESPN?
Yeah, why are you promoting the NFL sponsors and Pepsi and FedEx?
I guess I don't.
You don't have to
say
you don't have to give FedEx and Pepsi free publicity here.
Andy Van Pelt.
This segment is brought to you by FedEx. This is Air and Ground. So Air, Josh Allen, he 232 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Damn.
He could also be a ground player. Rushed for 39 yards. Oh,
39.
His more or less was 33. I almost took it. Rushed for 39 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I would take it this week.
Against the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, who went off, he completed 80% of his passes for 289 and 4 touchdowns. I have to figure out about this resurgence because I thought Todd Bowles was like a dead man walking, and now this team is just revitalized under that's the right word, under this quarterback who wasn't wanted anymore by the Browns. Like how does this happen? This would never happen for my team.
Dave Canales.
4 touchdowns.
The former OC of the Bucs last year.
What's he doing?
He's now the head coach of the Panthers.
Oh, so he did this? Well, it's still happening.
I mean, he learned stuff and didn't
Okay.
and kept it. But prior, Canales was the OC or the QB coach in 2022 for the Seahawks, responsible for Geno Smith's resurgence. Then did the same thing to Baker in 2023 last year at the Bucs, and then now he's the Panthers.
His powers are really being tested now.
Yeah.
That's why I've kind of bought into the Panthers a little bit. But
Yeah, you're the reason I picked them to win outright.
So I
Sunday.
Week 1 was tough.
If I didn't hear that from probably you, sorry to call you out, but you were really high on the Panthers.
You can call me out. It's okay.
You were really
For
high
that game.
high on the Panthers. So I was like, I took them. If you didn't, I left the Patriots out of my parlay. Should have kept them in, but I left them out because like it's just too scary. I probably would have left the Panthers out. But it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Thank you for apologizing.
Yeah, anytime.
And then Saquon Barkley.
That's how you say his name.
There's only 2 Air players of the week. Okay.
Who was the other?
By
Oh,
FedEx.
Baker and Josh
Like you
Allen.
said, not many pass yards this week.
But
Yeah.
then FedEx nominated. Why wouldn't what's his name? Tua be in here? The frick?
Because they know he's a Tyreek merchant.
Tua's got to be in here. You guys can nominate. Tua, and we'll
What a great sponsor, though, for this. Like FedEx Air and Ground.
Air and Ground,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
exactly. Saquon
Not ours, though.
for rushing.
Right.
Imagine.
For rushing, 132 scrimmage yard, 109 rushing yards.
Him.
3 scrimmage touchdowns. I did not know. Granted, I was black during this game. Did not know he went off that much. This game. My God.
Did.
That's why when
3
you guys asked
So
last
he's
week.
him still.
That's why when you guys asked last
even
week.
more him.
I
He's
would
more
be,
him.
Eagles fan because of him.
So he's more him, and now he's on a team that's like stacked.
Well, yeah, he now has an offensive line, which
Never had.
like
Frick.
his first 6 years, it was like the worst offensive line in the league, like bottom 3.
Worst
now it's
quarterback.
going to top 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How'd the tush push do?
It was slightly
Did they
less
do it?
effective without Kelsey, but it still worked. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. J.K. Dobbins,
Oh, wow.
135 rushing yards
Yeah, it's,
We kind of cooked him last week.
and 1 rushing touchdown.
yeah. I have a lot of Gus Edwards on my fantasy team, so that sucks.
Gus Edwards.
We were like, Harbaugh got leftovers for the Ravens. Then he gets 135 rush yards.
Right.
So we didn't know who. Was that a product of them focusing on the O-line?
The
Chargers?
they just spent their first round pick on a
Yeah,
top
I
5
guess.
pick on offensive lineman, and Harbaugh's that's his MO, running the ball, so it makes sense.
Blake Corum. But shout out McConkey or whatever. Got a tutty.
Conkey, yeah.
Was that the jersey you're wearing?
No, I'm wearing LaDainian Tomlinson.
Nice.
I picked all the wrong players.
Yeah, my fantasy team's going to stack, low-key. Joe Mixon is another ground player.
Fuck.
Such a good
It
game.
was not good to see him go off on the Texans.
Joe Mixon.
I rewatched that game today in the condensed version.
Got a game
And
visually.
he did well for sure, but that offensive line was just creating so much space for him.
Fuck.
Great.
So sorry, guys.
Great.
It's
Well-
okay, we rushed for like 100 and something.
Well, even last year when we played the Bengals, Joe Mixon fucking killed us.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
not looking forward to seeing him twice now.
So he also had a rushing touchdown. And then Jaden Reed,
Oh, great game.
138 receiving yards. What the heck? What is this list?
He's a wide receiver.
Oh, I thought this is only passers and rushers.
No.
Air
So
and
he's an
ground.
air. There's 3 air. Baker, Josh Allen, and Jaden Reed, and 3 ground. J.K. Dobbins, Joe Mixon, Saquon. He's an air.
Jaden's air.
He's air. Why are you confused?
I don't know.
Because it's a wide receiver.
I don't
Okay, whatever you guys say. So who do you vote for air?
Air Baker.
I mean, I think all around. I think Josh Allen all around.
Oh.
He's probably the air or ground player of the week.
I don't know.
Why?
Jaden Reed might be. He might be both because you see his stats here. He had 171 scrimmage yards, which includes 138 receiving and 33 rushing, and he had a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown.
I'm afraid he lost.
But
I mean, yeah,
but Josh Allen had 2 rushing, 2 passing.
that's fair. All right, Josh Allen.
God, we're sleeping on Baker's 80% passing and 4
that's-
touchdowns.
Yeah, but he had no ground.
We're just we're doing
Well,
like
he
a
has
combo.
air.
No, we're doing combo. Like-
The FedEx Air and Ground Player of the Week should either be Josh Allen or Jaden Reed because they did both.
Oh, I think I understand. Air and ground. Are we voting for? I wonder if they're asking us to vote for,
Like, who had the best combination of air
Yeah.
and ground? Well,
or if they're like,
J.K. Dobbins only had 4 receiving yards,
Is it
so I
not?
don't know.
Is it not?
maybe not.
I don't know. I don't know if it's.
Oh,
I
select
don't
your
know.
2
I don't
favorite.
know how they're choosing this shit.
Anyway, well, Josh Allen would be my pick for if we're combining them.
I'll take Jaden Reed.
I'll take Joe Mixon.
Okay, not Saquon. Oh, Saquon.
He had 3
Saquon
touchdowns.
Barkley.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Were they
All right,
long or
Saquon.
short?
Pause.
That matters to me.
I don't know. I don't
Did he
remember.
bust a long one?
What's this?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Oh, okay. We have an update from the commish.
Hmm.
Due to having a few minutes to save the league, I was unable to look over all the settings and adjust them appropriately. That's a long story, guys. I personally have never been in a rolling waiver wire, and it has always been reverse standings. I have adjusted it tonight. It's my fuck up, and if people are opposed, please give me logical reasons to why, and it should be rolling. Okay, so, well, Hunter will
I
be
may be saved.
opposed because he does it. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to cause shit.
When Hunter sees this
He's going to be so
and Gooch
mad.
sees this,
They're going to bitch so much. It's just in their nature.
so it's currently changed then.
Yeah.
So let me see if I got that one.
I mean, if they want to get Jordan Mason, he's not going to be like a league winner.
Chill. I need him anyway. Most are
I mean,
be
if you're
ass.
desperate for a running back now, but
Damn.
McCaffrey comes back probably week 3. It's
Jack,
Jordan
do you know the
Mason.
issue that what happened with the drafting, with the league, with the fantasy league?
Jesus
What
Christ.
what is this?
Do you know what happened with the fuck up that I did?
No.
Okay, here we go. Good story.
Oh,
Good story time.
Okay.
So
I'm not mad anymore because my team
you were mad?
was auto drafted because we went to a different app and it was so good,
Don't spoil it.
but I got lost.
I saw it's on Sleeper now.
It's on Sleeper. So what happened was we obviously were trying to shove it in at the very last.
Come
You
on.
did, you did
can't
that on
just say
purpose.
that.
You did that on purpose.
I can say it if you pause me. We're trying to get it in really quickly at the last second. Obviously, we were on this podcast on a Tuesday when the league started Thursday doing a trivia to add the last people. So we filled the league. I thought I sent out all the invites I needed to. Wednesday, at work, had to leave. Wait, did I go to work Wednesday? Did I go to work Wednesday? No, because I stayed home because I didn't feel well. And then, so I sent out the invites Wednesday, and then had to do all these things in preparation for the trip Friday. So my mind was scrambled. Was able to check in with the last 2 because we hadn't filled it. Still only 10 people in the league. So I was like, all right, did you get your invite? No, I didn't get it. No, I didn't get it. So I was like, okay, I'll send it. But I had to do things. So I had to send it last minute. So 8 o'clock rolls around. And then I finally sit down to finally send it. It's draft starts at 9 on Yahoo app. It's 8:27. I open Yahoo again to send the invites once again, but it takes like 3 minutes. It's now like 8:30. I send the invites. I get a notification saying it's invalid. You're not allowed to do this right now. The draft is like about to start.
But yeah,
We're now going into the league
open,
with 10 people. So I'm the 2 people that needed to join the league didn't join in time. So now we only have a 10-person league. So I'm like, all right, now do we just kick the other 2 out, give them their money back? But didn't want to do that. So Alex steps in, the hero that he is, that he always is. He takes control and is now the commissioner, puts a league together on Sleeper app in like 15 minutes and sends out invites to everyone, gets everyone's emails again. We hold the draft at 9:30 on the Sleeper app, and I kill it. I crush it. And
those invites went out dumb quick from
yeah,
Alex.
Yeah, Alex was a hero that night. But yeah, kind of dumb how you can't add people within 30 minutes from your draft. It's a weird rule, but
I mean, couldn't you couldn't just push back the draft to 9:30?
No, I couldn't even edit the draft time. Very weird. Yahoo.
Yeah, it's kind of good you're off Yahoo though. That kind of sucks.
I'm not sure why people say that, but I'm glad that we now are off an app that people hate.
Yeah, I went from second pick to like a 9th, so yeah, I would have lost anyway. So
good story.
Thank you.
But a lot of people love sleepers, so
what do I do with Jaden Daniels? Because I have him on my bench.
Who's your starter?
Anthony Richardson. They both got the same amount of points.
Huh.
well, looks like you get to have some fun.
Yeah.
But they have the same bye week.
Oh.
Yeah,
So I'm wondering, do I wait for do I trade Jaden Daniels now when he got 28 points, or
I'll
just
take
hold
him.
on to him? Because Anthony Richardson might get hurt.
They both might get hurt. So keep them both.
Okay, cool.
Don't worry
That's all
about
I
bye
need to
week.
say.
But
Yeah.
that point,
How far away is
Who
the bye
cares?
week?
Who cares if I lose 1 week?
Yeah, and it's not. No, it's not. You're going to talk about loss. Like you could just drop someone else and pick up a different quarterback for that week.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There will be one bum on your team by the time it's bye week.
Yes,
And
yeah.
You can drop them. Unless you're that stacked.
With McCockney,
Cockney.
I don't know how to
Come
say it,
on.
and I don't feel like learning.
You don't know.
Oh, I did fuck up with Mark Andrews. I'm giving him
Oh.
1 more week.
Drop him.
And then what?
If he doesn't perform,
You gonna drop him?
I gotta drop him.
That's okay.
Why would I keep him?
Because he's your
Isaiah Likely's
second or third round pick you spent on him.
Likely, like every time he got the ball, it just like was a
Is Likely
gut
available?
punch.
No,
Hell
he
no.
got drafted.
And even if he was, he wouldn't be mine because I wouldn't be able to pick him up.
Because you're too nice.
Bro, that Saints defense ad was clutch by me. Who would have known the Carolina's offense would be shit? Everyone.
Not Jack.
Yeah, not Jack. All right,
What did they score?
15.
Oh. You may sound like they had like 20 or some
15's
shit, boy.
good for
Cowboys had like
us.
26.
Holy moly. Maybe the Jags defense would be a good ad this week.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Versus the Browns.
Jags even been pretty good, no?
They did.
We started hot.
We'll talk about it when we get to the Dolphins Jags. But yeah, I think the Jags defense did all you could ask for from the Dolphins versus that Dolphins offense, especially their rushing game. All right, here we go. Voicemails that we solicited for in the Discord. We got quite a handful. So we'll start with Hunter.
Hey, it's Hunter from Houston. Just wanted to say that I don't know what it's like to be 0-1. Dunn and Drew League. Won our matchup. Number 1 on the waiver wire too. Go and get Jordan Mason after CMC was announced with tendonitis.
No.
Shit, we on top. Texans, baby, we on top. I'm here. CJ Stroud to Nico, amazing. Yeah, life is good. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's pretty much all to really sound off on about college football, I guess. Or not college football, the fuck, I'm just reading that. But yeah, Anyways, had fun. Great weekend. Miss you, Andy. Miss you, Jack. Eric, you a bitch for not being there. But other than that, enjoy the pod, guys.
Said it with his whole chest.
Bye.
He said it so confidently that he was going to get the waiver wire one.
It hasn't changed in the app, so maybe it goes into effect next week.
Oh, no. But, like, in what world does, like, someone who won get first waiver claim? Anyway.
And he scored the second most points in the league, and he'll have first waiver claim? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's not right.
Who won? Who? Oh, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
Any comments from YouTube?
Hefty breath. Oh.
No, this is the only debate I want to see. Says Sleazy. Oh, comments are coming in.
I see we're losing to the debate tonight. Not as many lit watchers.
Kamal ad before the live. Interesting.
Alex is here.
Hey, hello, Alex. He adjusted it. The waiver wire.
Yeah.
He's referring to.
Alex, it might not have registered. Maybe it did.
Check again, doctor.
All right.
I'm desperate.
Next one is from another person in our fantasy league. Let's see what Phantom McFly has to say. Wait, do we want to speak on the Texans?
No.
He said C.J. Stroud. I know. I was with him watching this weekend, and he was quite animated. It was a very back and forth game.
As he is.
It was.
They were, from what I understand, in jeopardy of losing that game to the Colts.
They were.
I would probably say I was rooting for the Colts. I think I would.
AR's 60-yard touchdown was insane, though.
Yeah, that
you guys scared of him yet?
That throw was. I mean, I have that one and another one I'll talk about later, but I haven't seen it throw. That was disgusting.
He had 3 insane deep throws that connected. 2 for touch. Well, yeah, his 2 touchdown passes. One was that deep throw that we're referring to Alec Pierce. The second one was like an intermediate to deep throw, and it was like a laser, and it was a perfect ball, like right outside a defender's hand. And I forget who took it all the way. And then late in the game when they were down, whatever, it was like 4 minutes left, and they were kind of just 2-score game, and they were just rushing to try to get points up, and he bombed one at Alec Pierce again, who caught a contested ball. And
what was Alec Pierce's numbers?
Probably really good. I have it right here. Yeah, Alec Pierce had 3 catches, 125 yards, and a touchdown.
3? Oh my God.
That's Randy Moss.
Those are Randy Moss stats.
Oh, if he does keep this up, I may have to be scared. But
would he only complete 9? Right.
Right. He had 9 completions. He was 9 of 19.
That's so crazy.
And
he is the Tyreek Hill of quarterbacks. He's not like, it's not volume. It's just he could take it to the house at any moment.
For Anthony Richardson, you mean?
Anthony Richardson, yeah.
Oh, he also had 6 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown on the ground.
That's why he's my fantasy QB.
But, I mean, there were some inconsistencies. Like, there were some bad misses that he had. So
well,
like, it wasn't all good. Right, exactly.
It's pretty bad.
It wasn't all good, but the plays where he connects were electric. So it's going to be like pretty boom or bust with him.
It was good enough to stay
year,
neck and neck with the Texans all game. So,
did you see that throw, Eric?
The Alec Pierce one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God. Just the fact, like, most people I don't think can even in the league. Well, maybe they can.
Most people get sacked there.
Throw it that far, let alone avoiding a sack, like kind of like falling backward. Yeah. How? We should have had Denny on talk about that throw.
They posted. Did you see the aerial view of it?
No, I wanted to watch that, but
it was in the Discord. But probably it'll be hard to find now. It's been jumping.
God, that throw was so satisfying. I hate that it was a Colt, but damn. That was just, how do you throw it that far? Falling backwards. All right, moving on. Phantom McFly.
It's your boy DJ, aka the Phantom McFly. What's good, y'all? Hey, I'm pissed about Sunday still.
Sounds like Jay-Z.
How do we get conservative like that? We shouldn't. We should be doing more. We should be like doing the most if we are only up by 3. Like, we could have been slinging the ball a little bit more. But, yeah, I guess Doug wanted to just run it and see how well we're going to do. And then, yeah, the Dolphins stepped up. Can't talk about fantasy right now because I took an L to Hunter, so big middle finger to him. No disrespect, honestly, he's cool.
Hella disrespect.
Hey, look, enjoy the pod, y'all. I mean, see y'all when I see y'all. I'm going to be at the slab on the 15th. Chilling out. Love y'all, boys. Take it easy. Peace.
Well, guess it's time to talk Jags.
Have we ever met him? Or no?
I don't want to, you asking me. I'm the worst
I
with
don't know.
faces and names.
Maybe we have.
I'd say we have.
But now
I'd say there's a good chance.
Now he's in our league. If he comes up to me, I can be like, "Oh, I know you," or "Nice to finally meet you." Sober.
What?
Yeah, if it's early.
So this game, okay. I think we'll be fine. Obviously, it was a close game versus one of like a powerhouse offense in the NFL in September when they usually come out firing. Mike McDaniel had all offseason to prepare for us. And stopped the run well, yada, yada, yada. Tyreek Hill did get out on a long one versus us, but that was given.
And out of jail.
Got out, yes, and got out of jail. But that was given.
And that should have been the second one because Tua missed one before.
Oh, my God, yeah. Tua, like, I don't know how people watch Tua play and glaze him. It is fine. We'll be fine, but it just hurts so much to lose week 1 versus a good team that you're literally a yard away from beating. Because especially since they're a good team in the AFC, which will probably, if we're in the running come December for the playoffs, will affect seeding, like losing to this team. So this one might hurt down the line again. I will recover if we beat the Browns this week, but it might hurt again later in the year if it affects seeding because we were so close and we should have won. And now the story from this game is, oh, my God, Tua is leading the league in passing. Tua, you can't flex unless you watch the game and, like, see you have to watch, in my opinion, like, Tua's had great moments, but, like, he has Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. I think you're guaranteed to go over 300 yards every week with them.
And he really wasn't even guaranteed it. He was missing a lot of throws that game. And I know all these Dolphins fans on Twitter are trying to make it seem like he didn't. But I was up there watching every single fucking.
You had the all 22
I did.
Tape.
I was up in the nosebleeds. I saw the whole fucking field. This man missed so many throws.
You had the all 50,000.
I had the best view in the house. And I knew the Tyreek play was coming. Because it's inevitable. It's guaranteed. You're guaranteed one of those every single game. It was just the timing of the one that it hit fucking sucked the life out of the entire team for the rest of the game. Because when the energy in the stadium was probably, I haven't ever been to a Dolphins game in that stadium. I've been to 2 other games in that stadium, but they weren't Dolphins games. So I didn't really know how the crowd was.
You can flex Super Bowl.
But nah. You
can go to Super Bowl in that stadium. Come on.
But saw Pat Mahomes for a Super Bowl. But that was the quietest stadium I've ever been in. It was like I was clapping and it was echoing. And I'm not even joking. I should have taken a video. But the second ETN fumbled, fucking erupted. Loudest it's ever been. And then Tyreek scored. We were fucked. We were fucked from. And that ETN didn't lose us a game.
What?
I won't say that.
I will.
Because.
Well, coaching could also.
Because we still have a lead. Like, Trevor has done this in 2022 where he went down and put together a drive. And something happened on that sideline where they just couldn't call the right plays to make that happen. But I understand the impact of momentum, but we still had a fucking lead after that shit. But it was just
momentum is crazy.
Yeah,
especially with our team.
It's just was so fucking frustrating that after that happened, we got nothing going ever again. Like Christian Kirk's dropping first downs. Like that's supposed to be our wide receiver one, dropping wide open. Like Trevor's throwing good balls, just dropping them. I'm like, here the fuck we go again.
It's last year.
Yeah,
it's last year.
But it's week 1 now. It's not even like we're deep into the season and losing our 8-3 record. It's like we're starting to be shit right away.
Maybe that's good because that's how we started 2022.
Yeah, maybe. But I hate this week to week shit because now I'm like, what's a Browns win gonna do for me? Because Bills and Texans next. Then I'm just going to be thinking about them and being like, are we good enough to beat them? Because at first I thought we were good enough to beat the Dolphins. I was telling everybody we're winning. And then I see that bullshit and not being able to. Because we're seeing all these other quarterbacks in the league throw four touchdown passes, see Anthony Richardson slinging shit. Why can't we do that shit? Why are we not throwing the ball with Trevor? Why are we trying to run every play? We're being sabotaged by our coaches. And I'm pissed. And we're about to play a tougher defense. Dolphins defense is not as good as the Browns, so we shall see.
Yeah, I'm surprised after hearing what I was hearing about the Dolphins defense, specifically like their D-line, that they got so much pressure, as much pressure as they did. Especially the first play. Are you kidding me? First play's a sack. How
to Calais.
That we had all year to design the first play, and Calais Campbell, who I'm shocked.
Also arrested,
who I'm shocked is still playing. I don't know how high of a level, but like high enough to get a sack in a game. That is mind blowing to me because like I thought we got him from the Cardinals after like he hit his prime in the Cardinals. So like we get him still kind of in his prime when the Jags in 2017.
He played in the Super Bowl against the Steelers. Cardinals.
What?
Yeah, he's a rookie.
2008?
Yeah, 08 season, 09 Super Bowl, yeah.
That boy ancient.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
I can't believe he's still in the league because he's so big. So like he has a lot of bones and muscle and
Same amount
fat.
of bones as everyone else. But yes, they are bigger bones.
He does have the same amount of bones, but he has the same amount of bones as me. That's wild. But like he has a big body
just bigger.
that takes a lot to maintain. He's a huge man. So the fact that he plays every year is insane.
I think he's chasing like a milestone sack number.
Like he started the first play in the Dolphins, and it's 2024. He was playing in the 2008 Super Bowl. No one's talking about this enough, except us.
Let's talk about it. Oh no, he got it. He was chasing. Yeah, I remember going into last season, he was chasing 100 sacks, and he got it.
Versus Trevor?
No, going into last season, he was like at 99 sacks, and he got.
And he's still playing. What do you want, bro?
He got a sack on Sunday.
But last thing on the Jags, I'm trying not to be like I've moved on. I'm trying not to be too worried about it because that drive ETN fumbled. We started at the fucking 2-yard line. So we were about to go 98 yards and be up by 17.
And we had
points.
already scored like a 96-yard drive.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was so confident about our offense, and then in the second half, is after the fumble, we just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I think Trevor completed one more pass the rest of the game. Mind blowing stuff.
And it can't just be momentum because we've seen this team face adversity. They've only faced adversity, and they've won games where they were down.
Did you hear Doug's presser?
I heard
Monday?
a snippet of it when he was asked
He was
about.
pissed.
Yeah,
He was so mad. He was being so like pissy with the reporters.
when he asked about being conservative.
Yeah. When someone asked about, what's the strategy with that you guys had when you're running the ball so many times in the second half? And he played dumb, acting like he had no idea what he was talking about. He knew what he was talking about, but like you can tell he was just playing dumb because he wanted to make the reporters sound
It's
stupid.
the question where he was like, "Did you watch the second half or did you watch the game?"
Yeah, did you watch it?
We went 97 yards. We threw passes. We were completing first downs.
Like, Doug, you know exactly what we're talking about. If you don't know what we're talking about,
Exactly.
that you obviously looked completely different with your play calls in the second half. We still don't even know who's calling the plays.
No,
Did you know that?
never will.
Yeah, that's very odd.
Never will.
It's so
Yeah.
weird.
Then Eagles fans
Like-
warn us.
Yeah, the Eagles fans warned us about this shit. Press Taylor, like for some reason, like Doug wants Press to call the plays. But he's not going to. And then even Shad Khan came out, said, Doug, I want you to call the plays. And Doug has been asked all offseason who's calling the plays. He still hasn't said who's calling the plays. We just had a game. He didn't say who's calling the plays. I'm pretty sure he's just doing that just to fuck with the reporters.
Jake, what does he
gain from
point blank when he's asked who's calling the plays? What does he say?
I don't know what he's last said, but I listened to his last comment before the game was we don't know. We're gonna make that decision. I don't know.
They know. He knows.
Yeah, and
know.
it's probably press, and he just doesn't want to say it
because
he doesn't want further questions, or maybe it's him and he doesn't want to admit that
he doesn't want any accountability for anybody.
Or
That's what it is,
right? Maybe. Yeah, I was thinking, is he trying to save press? Because I mean, a lot of the Jags fans were pissed at press a lot of last season, and probably media too. Is he trying to take the blame off of him, but also not? Assuming blame to himself. So yeah,
I think there's a chance that he's calling the plays now because Shad Khan asked him to, but he doesn't want to admit to reporters that he did that because that would mean like they won or the fans won.
Right. Or that shows he doesn't have trust in Press Taylor.
Yeah, he doesn't want to throw press. Like,
there's a lot of pride and ego in this fucking coaching locker room. And there's like one target to Evan Ingram, which I thought
that was so weird. He went off in the preseason. I was like, oh yeah, big Evan Ingram year.
It was like the Tank Bigsby game.
Like, is Evan Ingram not like just running like a shallow cross and open? I don't understand. In my mind, when I go to sleep before game day and I'm picturing how it's gonna go, I easily see just Trevor stand back there. Oh, Evan Ingram, ETJ, Gabe Davis.
They should be playing like when I see Matt Stafford on Prizepicks and his pass attempts projection is like 38.
I would want Trevor.
That's what I want Trevor's to be at.
What was his attempts?
He had.
What did he have, or what was his projection?
What did he have?
I think he had 28.
No, he was 12 of 21.
21 times is wild.
Yeah, 21.
Could we just not? Maybe we just couldn't pass block and they got scared.
How many plays did you guys run?
So it's 9 incompletions. At least 3 of those were drops. So
21 passes and 26 rushes. That's only 7 plays.
We couldn't put a drive together in the second half.
Yeah.
We went 3. Like he kept getting sacked. Like everything just fell apart in the second half. It was absolutely one of the worst games I've ever watched. And I saw us lose 50-10.
I will say this game had maybe the best throw that I've seen Trevor throw.
Oh, the Brian Thomas Jr. touchdown?
Yeah.
So good.
That one did numbers on Facebook.
Like when I saw the replay, I definitely had to tweet it. Not a huge tweet anymore.
With all those 3 defenders there, like from their perspective.
I don't know how he saw that.
Yeah, not right. He led it so well.
It was
Do you think they thought it was overthrown, that they couldn't like go up to deflect it, or were they?
I don't think they knew what was going on.
Right,
Their momentum was like taking them away from where Trevor was throwing.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
That was.
I think they were like, "Whoa, where's that ball going?"
Yeah,
and then they all of a sudden see him going back there. It's like Trevor was like completely in sync, like mind to mind, like, all right, I'm throwing this right now. Just keep going. Like he was playing 2 people at once. It was crazy. I don't really see that too often in the league, I guess. I don't really have anything to compare it to. Maybe I'll start looking out for, oh, yeah, that reminded me of the Trevor throw.
Need more people to share all 22 footage.
Like he threw it to a spot where you didn't even know like who was going to be there. And so you saw.
I feel like I've seen Burrow do that kind of stuff.
Well, I'll send Burrow, so show me some clips. Would love to see that. I need to see more Burrow to chase. That would be nice.
Sure.
Well, I'm sure we'll get more voicemails of that game, but we've covered it.
Speaking of which.
What's up? It's Nick. And God damn it, I'm 0-2 in 1 week. How do I do that? I'm 0-1 in fantasy from my arch nemesis who was a Dolphins fan, and we lost to the Dolphins. Now I'm going to get fucking shit talked all fucking weekend because Travis Etienne wants to thumb his fucking pants 2 yards from the fucking end zone. Damn, we had that win.
It got punched.
Hey, Christian Kirk, bro. That's why I scored on you in high school. You can't catch a ball on 3rd down? You're garbage. Damn. Now we gotta play this goddamn rapist next week. So we better penetrate the backfield, and we better get back there and pin Deshaun Watson down against his will, and just absolutely suffocate him, and just rape him in the backfield.
Oh my God.
You know, like what he does on a regular basis. Deshaun Watson, you piece of shit, getting annihilated, and you're gonna get sacked 7 times this week. I'm calling it. But BTJ, my boyfriend, an absolute stud, gonna go off for 2 touchdowns this weekend. I'm booking it right now. And Doug, we got some conversations to have. Cause why can't you just let Trevor unleash that shit? You got motherfucking Hunter in here sitting here saying he's fucking nobody, and you got him throwing 21 times for 162 yards. You're making my glorious king look like fucking Kirk Cousins on primetime. What the fuck are we doing? Trevor Lawrence, give him the ball. You paid him $275 million on 4th down. Give him the ball. What are we doing?
Yeah. Okay.
Love
So
you boys. Have a good pod.
you pay Trevor so much money, and we have so many offensive weapons. Throwing it 21 times is freaking criminal.
Yeah, it better change.
I think they come out versus the Browns, and unless is Myles Garrett playing?
Of course.
Yeah.
Fuck. Unless he's just absolutely destroying, because apparently Anton Harrison didn't have a great game.
He posted on Instagram, not the start we wanted, but we're going to bounce back next week. I commented, can you wait till week 3?
Oh, God, I do not want to play this defense. I don't know if I want to go to the game because I'm scared. And, another good point about the 4th down that we weirdly went for it on our own 30-something yard line when we're down 3. Or, no, up 3.
And tossed it.
And did a running back toss to Tank Bigsby.
I think it was ETN. And he immediately got flushed out, had to cut back.
Cam Robinson didn't block anyone. Trevor Lawrence. You have Trevor Lawrence, Christian Kirk, Gabe Davis, Brian Thomas Jr., Evan Ingram, and ETN who can run routes. We're playing like, I don't know.
Which is why they're scared to take blame, because they know all this. I don't know. I can't.
Oh, this is weird.
I can't explain it.
This should be interesting. We have a voicemail from Peyton, another Jags fan.
Hopefully it's not suicidal shit.
All right. Jacksonville, Miami. That was a bullshit game. We leaded the whole game. Yeah, and we fucking lost. Another Jags screw up. Just typical team. Do I see them doing good this season? Yes, I do see them doing good.
Thank God.
But
Season's back on.
that's not gonna happen
Oh, no.
if Trevor sucks ass like he usually does. Put our backup in. He'll probably do a better job than fucking T-Law.
Mac Jones.
But hey, I love this team so much.
All over the place.
I hope we do good. Duel till we die.
Do we die?
Got 10 dead skull emojis.
Oh, it smells so good.
That was so good.
Thank you, Peyton.
That's the kind of fandom we need to hear.
Any
Complete
YouTube,
opposite of Mitch.
Any YouTube comments?
They're chatting about the game that we just discussed. 3rd and 1 calls, 4th and 1 calls are abysmal. I think Tyreek getting arrested at a field with fire.
I don't think so. I think you do that regardless.
I don't blame them for trying to run because the first half we gashing them on the run.
Okay. Next one.
Yo. What's good? It's Charles. Just like to give a quick shout out to them Detroit Lions, baby. 1-0, one pride. Let's get it. You already know, though. We coming back for that NFC title. Fuck the 49ers. We coming for y'all ass eventually this season for payback. I'm still mad about that shit, but we'll get to that later. Just like to say, Daniel, thank you for David Montgomery. That man is a fucking beast. Ran the fuck right down the Rams' throats. Fuck Matt Stafford and his wife. We gonna boo your kids.
What?
Just kidding. We love
that
you,
a
but
threat?
your wife, she annoying as fuck, man. Also, special shout out to the Michigan State Spartans. 2-0, baby. Sorry about that loss a couple weeks ago, Eric. That offense looked awful,
I do
so it
not
wasn't even
care.
good. But we bounced back this week. Fuck the Maryland Terrapins. I don't even know if we got any fans like that. 2-0, though. Jonathan Smith taking us to the Big Ten title. Just wait. They all started to doubt us. Everyone tried to clown Aiden Childs for that comment about the over-unders. He was talking about the wins. Take the over, fellas. It's 4.5. We getting more than that. But you know how it is. I'll catch y'all next week.
I did clown Aiden Childs, quarterback of Michigan State.
Thank you.
He's a true freshman, 18 years old. Didn't have a great game against FAU, but won. Didn't have a great game against Maryland last week, but he threw 3 touchdown passes. Also had 3 interceptions. But it's looking up for them. A team that's been pretty bad in football lately. But yeah, I don't give a this is probably the worst FAU team I've ever seen. They could go 0-12.
Wow.
Like, the video game is not joking. They're ass. They're so bad.
Wow.
It's ugly. I didn't watch it. I would never put myself through that. But I just follow, like, the play-by-play. Just seeing, like, 3-and-outs and incompletions. It's spare me. Watch the Lions. Not Detroit. Charles. Nittany.
Oh.
They have a bye week this week.
Yes,
It was
Ohio
week 3.
State.
Week 3 bye weeks. I guess they need it after almost losing a Bowling Green.
So speaking of the Rams-Lions game, there was a hilarious tweet where someone said, Stafford hit a pass with, like, people in his face, like, across his body for, like, 5 yards. And someone said, Chris Collinsworth hitting us with, that could be the throw of the year on, like, a 7-yard pass in week 1. We're so goddamn back. So here's that play.
This may be the throw.
Hold on.
This may be the throw of the year right here. Watch this. Just watch Matthew Stafford here. How does he even see the guy down the field, much less falling backwards, fadeaway jumper, no look, whatever the heck that was, and complete that 3rd down pass? That is redonkulous right there.
And then he compared it to Mahomes. He's like, that's some Mahomes type throw right there. Like, but just so Chris Collinsworth, like, I see that guy coming across. And then he says, hit him with this could be the throw of the year. It's a 5-yard pass. And that's the same week we had that Anthony Richardson throw and the Trevor Lawrence throw.
That man was just fired up in the moment. It's 4th quarter, and
I like Chris
game was
Collinsworth.
close.
People shit on him.
I did too.
He gets me juiced.
Mm.
Any other takeaways from that game? Are the Lions? Oh, we're sitting around.
I really enjoy that matchup. The Stafford
Yeah.
Lions. I need that every year.
Of course, we went to
I did too.
overtime. I didn't last. But
Me either. Fell asleep.
I just can't do it anymore.
I'm not a big fan of the teams not getting the ball, both getting the ball in the overtime.
Me too.
I like the college rule
Wait, the Lions just marched it down and just scored a touchdown?
and game over.
I thought they got rid of that.
Playoffs.
Yeah, I said overtime. Playoffs, yeah.
Just in the playoffs.
Okay.
And people want to argue playoffs when it matters. I'm like, no. All these games matter.
Exactly.
It's
That's not-
17.
Right. It's decides the playoffs. Yeah. This whole season is essentially playoffs, like playing for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because all these games have seeding implications
All right.
later down the line.
You guys are gonna piss me off about the Jags game again. Any crazy stats from this game?
James Williams, 5 receptions, 121 yards, and a touchdown.
So he's back. I haven't seen.
He's back, and Amon-Ra was pretty absent. It didn't even matter.
Ramonra had 3 for 13.
Amon-Ra was taken in the first round in almost every draft.
Mm-hmm. This is a bad week.
Yeah, weird week. I mean, week 1, it'll work itself out. I was,
but
big
it's like
on
they
James
were
Williams. I
they were
drafted him in a
doing
couple weeks.
very well running the ball though. So
Yeah, they rushed for 163 yards, over 5 yards to carry as a team.
Yeah, they didn't really need him. So
I'm guessing Hutchinson had a sack, probably.
He.
Ooh.
Yep.
hey, Trayvon looked great. So
Trayvon had double that though.
Yeah, he did.
one with his helmet.
I just always see Hutchinson like.
Oh, he had 4 QB hits.
Yeah, I always see him fucking up the quarterback. So I would love that. Apparently, Trayvon had the best run defense win rate in the league.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like from my bird's eye view, we once again were not getting much pressure all game.
Like, where was Josh? I feel like I didn't want to tweet it because I didn't want to get people.
He was
but, like,
not there.
I didn't see him like once.
Who?
Josh Allen.
Hines.
Josh Hines out.
Oh, sorry. To be fair, I was drinking, but
He was not there.
Yeah, I didn't see him much.
Eric
And
Armstead had a sack before him.
Yeah, we just paid him a lot, but he didn't do a lot in that game. Let me go back to the.
I'm still thinking about that Tyreek run, like how he just turns it on.
Yeah,
and
down
you,
the sideline.
and you just can't catch him.
You cannot. It's crazy.
But they're right there. But he's just see ya.
And he's what, 30 something?
Yeah,
Who? Tyreek?
Tyreek.
Yeah.
Because
He's 31.
Cisco was right next to him.
God, that's so old.
And just
Their
got
age?
fucking burnt.
I'll confirm. I think he's 31. He turns 31. He's 30 right now.
I'm older than Tyreek Hill.
That means you're better. Oh, he's March 1st, 94 is his birthday. So we'll turn 31 in March.
That's crazy. 30? He's 30.
And he's just outrunning.
I'm 31. What?
So like, if he was in here, he'd be little bro.
Where'd he go to college? I do not remember.
No, he was a very small school. I forget.
Yeah, because I do not recall watching him in college.
That's right. He was at Oklahoma State, and then
Did he get in trouble?
he got in trouble and left and went to West Alabama.
Mm.
Is that Last Chance U?
I don't know what that is.
What?
Shocked.
You don't watch Last Chance U?
Oh, no, I know what I thought you meant. I was referring to West Alabama. I don't know what that is. I've heard of Last Chance U.
Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah.
We got to give Andy fake school again.
Yeah, that was an all-time moment.
What?
When we give you fake college rankings.
I threw a fake school in there. Well, there are 2 fake schools in there, and you didn't bat an eye.
Wish you guys would hijinks me more. All right, next voicemail from Danny Boy.
What's up, y'all? This is Dan from Iowa. Yeah, I'm going to give this another go because my finger just slipped a minute and a half into my first recording. But to start again, just to be blunt, I don't think I've ever been more up in my entire life. I mean, we start off Saturday. I'm at Iowa City. I'm at Kinnick Stadium, Iowa State. It's the biggest game of the year in the state of Iowa. And I'm surrounded by Iowa fans. It was unreal at the game.
Makes sense.
And they are talking an absurd amount of shit for the entire first half, which, I mean, they should have. We looked awful. But then the second half,
Sounds like me.
when we made our comeback, and when he kicked that 54-yard field goal, I lost my fucking mind. I blacked out. I don't know what I said. That's the best sporting moment I think I've ever had in my life. That was unreal.
Better than Diggs?
And then we go to Sunday, and I got the Vikings and the Giants, which I didn't expect much. And I still don't know really what to think about this team because, after all, we played the New York Giants. They fucking suck. They are so bad. It's unreal. But Sam Darnold looked good, made good decisions. Justin Jefferson's still him. Our offense is fine. We can have anybody at QB. I mean, we had Joshua fucking Dobbs at quarterback last year. Who else did we have? Some other, I don't even remember his name, Nick Mullins. And we were fine. That's why Kirk's overrated. But that's another story too. And also, my agendas have they've never looked better. I mean, Bryce Young sucks. He sucks. He sucks. He sucks. That's all I got to say. And Caleb Williams, he's not all that.
Oh.
He is not all that. And it's going to continue to play out.
Crazy.
He's just I said in the Discord, he's a shittier Johnny Manziel. That's what I think.
Whoa. Shittier.
So far, I'm right. We'll see how it plays out. Again, an amazing weekend. Sorry, but Jags fans, about your weekend. Everybody else who lost.
We'll be hearing that a lot.
But I'm not, buddy.
Well, Daniel, give it 2 weeks, is my opinion on the Vikings. No, not really.
I'll give it this week. You got the Niners.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Imagine Sam Darnold still tears it up.
Against his former team.
Let's see. Did he tear?
No, he had a great game.
Is that a Sam Darnold revenge game?
Yeah.
80%, 200 yards.
He played great.
Just a lot for week 1, apparently. 2 touchdowns, a pick. Yeah, wow. And he's still like Justin Jefferson owners, a little scared going into this, I would be. But he had 4 catches, 60 yards, a touchdown. So not bad.
Damn, guess he is QB proof.
Yeah, he is.
Sam Darnold. I really roasted that start. I didn't even know who it was. And then I heard Sam Darnold. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
But, I mean, I also wouldn't put too much stock into this week. The Giants are
so bad.
They're so awful. Daniel Jones.
That's your lowest win team.
God, yeah. I'm feeling good about that. Brian Dale was already asked post game if he's considering benching Daniel Jones. He said no.
For DeVito.
He's asked. No, who's their backup? I'll check. I don't know. I don't think it's DeVito. It's their QB2. Oh, Drew Lock.
Oh.
Drew Lock.
Paid him like $10 million.
He had like one good game with the Seahawks.
Yeah, against the Eagles on Monday night.
Of course. Yeah, that comeback. That was great.
But like you just suffer this year and hopefully you get the first pick. There's some good quarterbacks coming out.
Not really.
Oh.
It's not too many.
Dylan Raiola.
No, he's got a couple of years.
I know.
Carson Beck.
It's not a great QB draft class, but
it's not supposed to be a good one. Those two and Shador.
Yeah, Shador threw his team under the bus though. I don't like him anymore.
You did like him?
Huh?
You did like him?
Yeah.
Oh.
And also he didn't go over his projection.
What did he say?
For Prizepicks. He they're saying comparing him to Raiola and he's like, yeah, but how many times did Raiola get touched? 0. So kind of blame his offensive line.
And blame his defensive line for not touching him. Pause.
Oh, true. Yeah. And he said some other things. I was like, whoa, chill out. And also, like, Deion's antics kind of scare me.
Scare?
Yeah, like, is he going to be like a LeVar Ball dad in the NFL?
He demands to coach him.
Is that what LeVar did?
No, but I'm saying like Deion is just like coaching him everywhere.
damn, that LeVar era was something.
Was that Dunn and Drew or no? Is that pre?
That was during.
During?
Yeah.
Lonzo was drafted in 2017.
Oh.
So June of 2017.
Our prime.
Yeah. Year 1.
All right, next one.
Good evening, my lords.
Oh, my God.
This is Alex Huszczynski, a.k.a. Dr. Sus, a.k.a. Chef Sus, a.k.a. Master of All Trades, calling in from Charlotte, North Carolina. First and foremost, Jack, Andy, and all the other listeners that were there this weekend, thank you for the second best weekend of my year. I have to say that because I got married this year, but every single moment was perfect. It was everything and more that I could have ever dreamed of, and I wish we could go back and do it every single week. As far as my teams, shout out the Vols, man. GBO going up against a ranked opponent and basically an away game, and absolutely dominated it on all 3 sides of the ball, special teams included. Our defense showed up and shut down that NC State offense, and I was really impressed with them. As soon as Nico gets a little bit more comfortable in this Josh Heupel's team, he's going to be a top 6-7 quarterback in the nation this year, and he is winning the Heisman next year. This is foreshadowing for what I have to say later. So go ahead and clip this. But as far as the Jags, man, I mean, it was a heartbreaking loss, and Travis Etienne is dead to me. He not only lost us the game, lost me $200, lost me my fantasy matchup, and absolutely killed the vibe at the retreat. But I think Trevor played a pretty decent game. He needs to get a little bit more passing attempts in. I'm pretty sure he was like 11 for 21 with 3 first down drops and an absolute dime to BTJ. Why didn't we target him in the second half? I don't know. But I do think we get right against the Browns looking forward, especially if Deshaun Watson plays the way he does. And Tank Bigsby, comeback player of the year? Question mark. But as far as me just being him, someone go back to the August 21st live stream and just listen into my phone call and me saying Christian McCaffrey's injury from a calf is turning into an Achilles. With the news coming out today, I'm him. Just wanted to say that. But Eric, I'll see you next month. Andy, see you next month. Jack, see you next month. And I hope you guys have a great evening. And yeah, go Jags, go Vols, go Dunn and Drew.
Vols. That's that quarterback Jack said week 1 had
Yeah.
that last name that he couldn't pronounce, but he played pretty decent. So Volunteers might have somebody there.
I can never tell when he was screaming for the Volunteers or a bet that he placed.
True.
I've never heard anyone chant or scream more about bets that they place than I have this past weekend being around him.
He is full degenerate now.
It was crazy, the amount of bets. I think, I don't know what he yelled louder for. And I'm sure he bet on that game, so it was a combination of.
He did.
Trying to remember the turning point with him.
Good question. I don't know. When did he become a DJ?
Mitchell's in this YouTube chat, and I don't know who we were talking about at the time, but he said, "Stop playing with LGBTQB1."
Caleb Williams.
Oh, is that what he's called?
I think we called him that, like, leading up to the draft or last college football season.
Yeah, Dan's voicemail. He said, Caleb Williams. Yeah, okay.
LGBTQ1. Yeah, Alex. We did play your clip and look forward to seeing you next month. He's gonna stay here
in this room.
Yeah, during his residency or whatever his med school is having him do now. So how is that gonna work? Not sure yet.
We just record the pod live and he's just like sleeping in the background.
Got a mic for him.
Maybe I move the pod stuff in the living room. I don't know.
With Walter.
Yeah, good point.
Figure it out. He's family.
Record in the kitchen.
Record in the solo stove every night.
Ooh.
Oh, in the camper.
Oh, good point. Okay. Another one from Ocean? Did I replay this?
No, we haven't heard from him.
Oh, no, we haven't.
All right, boys. It was a pleasure meeting everyone this weekend. Mine is Eric. All right. College football, I root for the Gators. And all I got to say about that is at least we're not FSU. FSU? FSU. As for the Jags, fuck us. No, straight up. Did you see that 4th down call on our own 30-yard line? Yes. That was horse shit. Also, the play call was terrible. However, if you re-look at the play, look at Cam Robinson. Get that dumb fuck off the fucking team. All right. That's all I got.
Cap, you sent another one.
It is crazy when you see a team like the Niners last night. You're like, my God, that is such like a well-oiled machine that has just stud players everywhere. So jealous.
Also, boys, I forgot to mention, highlight of the weekend, Hunter spewing like a whale. Brother was spraying. I think Angelo got a view of it too on his phone, but ask him.
That's kind of out of context because that could be anything, spewing anything, but he was projectile vomiting off a dock.
I have never seen throw up like that. Like,
just
how do you water spout puke?
We got another super chat from D-Rec.
Oh my God, D-Rec.
Rich.
I love you.
He says, who would win 1999 Jags versus 2017 Jags?
That's
you need to answer.
I didn't watch the 99 Jags. I just know Tails. and I've seen some videos. I'd say probably the 99 Jags.
Yeah.
Because they only lost to one team the whole year. 17 Jags, like, I don't know. They could.
Our Bortles and Fournette
Right.
scoring on Stroud, Brackens, Darius.
Like the 17 Jags passing game, like wasn't good.
No.
So like there is a pretty big weakness there. I mean, defense obviously dominant. I too don't know the 99 Jags. I was -1 years old, so
I was 6th. Shout out D-Rec. He told me that Tank Bigsby was gonna go off in that game, and I was like, good one. And he played pretty well.
let me check the tape. As in the box score.
Well, it's not gonna look great.
No, it looks great.
Oh. But he
Efficient, 6.1 yards per carry, 73 total yards on the ground. None in the air. But yeah, that's a solid game.
He said he was going to score, too. I mean, he could have if they gave him the ball on that drive that he was humming, but they switched it up.
What'd you say about our offense in 2017, Jack?
Uh-oh.
The passing, what'd you do?
Nothing.
The passing game wasn't great.
Okay, passing game. Gotcha. Just making sure. Because we had 4 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown versus the Steelers. And
Right, just
playoffs.
one. That's because we didn't have Ryan Shazier.
45-42 is crazy.
A couple weeks after
That is
Shazier got
crazy.
paralyzed. Yep, I was there. I saw it.
45-42 was insane.
That's what I thought the Dolphins game was going to be.
Yeah, I get.
People don't talk about that enough, except on this pod. 45-42 playoff.
I feel
game.
like we don't talk about it that much.
Yeah, we don't.
And I was there, and you guys cared a lot. You weren't there, right? You weren't there.
I watched from New York City.
Okay,
A bar there.
that's odd.
I don't know why I was in New York.
Wow. So I think people don't talk about it as like one of the best playoff, obviously, because it wasn't like close until the end. Steelers were like had to score a bunch of touchdowns at the end to make it look like it was closer than it was. But that's just an insane final score.
Especially with that defense, your defense. Our
Yeah,
defense
to
was
just
not
put
good.
up 42.
That was the Steelers' era where the defense was bad, but the offense was electric.
Steve, oh my God. Ben Roethlisberger threw it 58 times, 469 yards versus Jacksonville, 5 touchdowns.
Yep. Antonio Brown had 6 for 131 and 2 touchdowns.
7 for 132, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That was so close.
That was an insane
Who's
game.
V. McDonald?
Vance McDonald. I share a birthday with him.
What's he do?
He's a tight end.
What's he do?
retired, though.
10 catches, 112 yards.
He didn't have a touchdown. I know Juju and Martavis Bryant, they both had one, I'm pretty sure.
BTJ's comp.
Right?
Yeah. Juju only had 3 catches for 5 yards.
And a touchdown?
But he had a touchdown.
Yeah, right. I remember it. It was on my side of the field.
Le'Veon Bell had 9 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah. That's all. Or there's one more then, right? Juju, Bryant.
Bryant was the other one.
Well, Brown had 2.
Uh-huh.
Juju. Oh, and then Juju, Bell, and Bryant. Okay, that's 5.
Darius Hayward Bay.
Yep.
That's a name.
Marcus Wheaton on there.
I thought Ben threw more than 1 pick. We must have got
No.
other turnovers.
It just our issue that game was we're breaking down a game that's 8 years old. Was that I'm not blaming Ryan Shazier getting paralyzed, but it was like a couple weeks after that, and we just
Were
had
you guys sad?
yeah, everyone was just too sad to play. But no, we had no one. Fournette would just run it on the outside, but Fournette had 183 touchdowns. Is that right?
183 touchdowns?
He had 180 yards, 3
sorry.
touchdowns.
109,
I had 183 touchdowns.
109 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Okay, but yeah, just because like we couldn't stop. Like Shazier would always close those gaps, but
We should rewatch that game as a group one day.
that would be good content.
Oh, not recorded, just for fun.
Okay, that would be bad content.
It would feel like it was brand new.
Do we want to watch the other Jags playoff game where they beat the Steelers in 2007?
Oh, you could watch both. Let's watch all the times we beat the Steelers.
2023, week 8.
It is wild that
Run.
the Jaguars are the only team to beat them twice in Pittsburgh in a year.
It's true. Yeah, that was a horrible. It was week 5, I think. Ben threw 5 picks. I think.
What? In the week 1 that year? Or
in the regular season game at Heinz Field, he'd been through 5 picks.
That's crazy.
And then after the game, someone asked him about it, and he's like, "Maybe I don't have it anymore." And he was like, and he was like mad at them.
"Oh yeah, we made Ben question retirement,
yeah,
or consider retirement." Ooh. And then oh man, take me back to last year. The rally towel or the terrible towels.
The rally towels.
Hey,
amazing.
The terrible towel curse ruined your guys' season. I would.
Your fans were so mad that game.
They were. So when we beat you in the regular season that year,
how did this pod turn into this?
It was 30-9. Blake Bortles threw for 95 yards and a pick. Oh my god! Fournette had 180.
Didn't we watch that together?
Game. Yeah,
that was all, we had 3 losses that year. That was one of our 3 losses. Wow.
And you had 2. That was a second loss, and you were only 3-2, so you lost one more time.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, Ben was 33 of 55. See, that's how many times I want Trevor to throw.
I know, right?
When we're like have this many weapons.
If I see Trevor ever throw 50+ passes,
I don't think you want that.
We in trouble.
Yeah.
0 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
How many yards?
312.
Okay.
I gotta see who he threw these picks to.
Ramsey, Boye.
And we'll go back to what we were doing.
What were we even doing?
Taj Gibson had 2 picks. Jalen Ramsey had a pick. Telvin Smith had a pick. Barry Church had a pick.
Barry Church.
You say Telvin Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our drug lord.
Yeah, poor guy. God. Good football. I miss it.
Our 1 year.
Back to reality. What are we talking about? Oh.
We're doing voicemails or something.
Voicemails. Next is Marcus.
What's up? Bubba Brooks from Virginia calling in about the Steelers week 1.
Good timing.
It'd be great if Justin Fields could field a snap from the center. That leaves a little bit to be desired there, but overall, great win. Defense was amazing. I love the addition of Patrick Queen. Allows Minka to go back to the secondary where he belongs instead of playing up at the line all the time. And I think it made a huge difference. Held the Falcons to 10 points. I think 54 yards of offense in the second half for them. Steelers offense still has a lot to be desired, but I like the vision, run game, play action pass. Chris Boswell is the best kicker in the NFL, but Steelers need to keep on stacking wins, at least 6 before the bye week, or else we are screwed. Our back half of the schedule is brutal, but honestly, I liked what I saw for that first game. Love y'all. Bye.
Well, Jack, this is your part. Respond to Bubba.
Good call.
Good call.
Well, we were talking a lot about not throwing the ball. Did you feel our passing to running splits? We had 23 pass attempts and we ran the ball 41 times. It was very Arthur Smith, which. I mean, that's very like Pittsburgh Steelers running the ball football, which I've grown accustomed to. And I like when we're winning and we just control the clock and just keep running it and it's working. And Fields had a good dynamic with that at the end. Overall for Fields, like in the beginning, he struggled a little bit. I mean, the first drive, it was what he was referring to. First play, fumbled snap, which that was an issue in the preseason. He had 2 center to quarterback mishap fumbles that we recovered both, but that was a point of emphasis to clean up, and that was the first play, so that was demoralizing. Then the second play, he rolled out and missed Van Jefferson, who was like 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, so it was a really rough start. But he truly did settle in as the game went on. He went 17-23. Didn't throw. Obviously, we didn't score a touchdown. We had 18 points all off field goals.
How more Steelers can you get?
I know,
so
right?
annoying.
Yeah.
Like poor TJ Watt, like he's doing all that work for field goals.
Yeah, he was incredible per usual. He only had 1 sack, but he could have had 3 because one of them, I think both were strip sacks.
Yeah.
one of them got called back because of a hold in the secondary. The second wiped out. And then the other one, he got called offsides, but he wasn't offsides. He timed it perfectly as the center's head moved. And at halftime, that was right before half. And then right before the second half started, the ref came up to TJ Watt and said he got it wrong. He checked the tape at halftime. So the ref admitted to TJ Watt he got it wrong. So he really should have had another a strip sack. But then later in the second half,
karma
out of nowhere. I mean, they had Kirk sent a guy in motion, and then it caused a fumble off the shotgun, and TJ Watt just out of nowhere appeared on the ball. So he had a fumble recovery. He had, I think, 3 quarterback hits he was credited with, 2 TFLs, and then he ended the last play of the game.
Yeah.
Of course, ended on a sack.
The rest of the league is freaking R word for letting him go to the Steelers and not. How does it Watt? I assume he had great college tape. Was he injured coming out or something?
Injuries were a concern. But, I mean, yeah.
How did he fall?
We got him. Yeah, he fell. I think we were picking 28 that year. In 2017. Yeah.
My God.
A true blessing.
It's a Watt. And he falls to the Steelers, who always have great pass rushers.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, wow. What do you know? One of the best pass rushers of all time just fell to us. Who was brothers of another one of the best pass rushers of all time.
Yeah, he's close.
How did that happen?
TJ Watt's closing in on 100 career sacks, and he's going to do it fat, assuming he does it probably the next game or two. I think he needs 2 more. That means he's done it faster than JJ Watt, and the second fastest only Reggie White did it faster in terms of games played.
And you guys will be just fine coasting your way to a playoffs with your
field goals
sexy
and sacks.
defense.
Yeah.
Sexy defense and Chris Boswell.
Yeah.
Field goals and sacks.
You're the Iowa of the NFL.
But not only him, though. The defense, I think I was sleeping on it a little bit. I mean, I knew I was somewhat high on the defense. The defense should be respected. But I really liked what I saw out of the we had a corner, the Deontay Johnson trade, who we got back from the Panthers. He had a pick. He had a great game. We had a safety who also had a pick. He had a great game. We had a Patrick Queen, was very solid. So there's a lot of the somewhat deficiencies we had, not even on the secondary and the middle linebackers. Like, those are filled. Joey Porter Jr. he has this resume of going against number 1 receiver and limiting them, and he added Drake London to that list. London had 3 targets, 2 catches for 15 yards.
Damn, and Drake London, he's a juggernaut.
He is. So I mean, I love what I saw out of the defense. That shouldn't be a surprise.
Do you guys have the Dolphins this year?
No.
Damn. I want to see Watt versus Tua. I want to see him kill Tua.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make him do the 2 hands.
Just need one more hit. One more hit on him.
But Fields is starting again this week. You guys didn't see?
I did. We got Flamingo Schefter.
Because didn't Russell he was he was so close to playing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's this calf injury was lingering all of camp. He hardly practiced in camp, and then was, I guess, healthy enough to play a little in the preseason, and had probably total of 2 drives he played in the preseason. And then, yeah, I guess it was kind of up in the air Sunday, and they determined Saturday/Sunday morning that he wasn't healthy enough to go, and he's still, from reading between the lines on Tomlin, it sounds like it's not better as of today as it was 3 days ago. So it's probably going to linger the whole season. And I mean, Fields, as I said, he was shaky in the beginning, but I think he settled in pretty nicely. So I'm hopeful that he can build off of that this week in Denver. Last year, when he played Denver, he had the best game of the season by far. I watched that all 22. It was incredible. So I mean, hopefully he can. If he has a performance a very good performance, then it's going to be tough, even if Russ is healthy, for Tomlin and the Steelers to go to Russ in week 3.
TJ Watt might have 8 sacks.
In Denver?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I'd be happy. I'd cheer.
Would you?
I'd cheer.
Okay.
Did the Broncos even look that bad? Because that game was close.
I
the
wasn't focused on
Seahawks.
that game too much, but from what I've heard about Bo Nix, he was kind of up and down. Showed some flashes, but he showed some low points. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not particularly strong. If I had to make an assessment,
Even he threw 42 times. Why can't we?
Bo Nix.
Yeah, can't get any passes in our squad. Whatever.
All
See you
right.
in playoffs.
Next one is from a donor tonight.
Yeah, what up, Dad? It's D-Rag down in Duval.
Yeah.
Just wanted to do a little recap of my weekend down there in Miami. Had a badass time at the tailgate with Bold City and Eric Dunn and his girlfriend, Johnny. Man, the vibes were immaculate, man. Had a great-ass time. Andy, you were missed. Wish you were there, buddy. But you know what? I can't say too much about the game, man. You know, first half, as you know, went about as expected. We were kicking ass, and till that ETN fumble, man, you could just tell in the stadium, like the stadium just fucking erupted. And right after that, Tyreek Hill fucking bomb, scores a touchdown, and then Parker Washington fumbles right after that. I could just tell, man. I knew we were winning still at the time, but it just felt like we were losing. I mean, you could just feel it in that stadium, man. It just all the air left out of the Jags fans there. But you know what? It was worth every fucking penny. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. But still, though, I'm not ready to fire Doug yet. I'm seeing people wanting to fire his ass. Look, man, it's week 1. I'm not going to overreact yet. But let's see how we do in Cleveland. I'm on to Cleveland. Fuck Miami. Fuck the fish. I'm eating sushi. Love you guys. Have a great pod. Mwah.
Fins Up was so stupid too.
Well, yeah, what was the stadium?
Because they do this shit. They do like the
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck. Stupid.
What was the stadium like experience? Like entertainment wise, was it akin to here?
No, they didn't really. Oh, halftime they had,
All right.
halftime they had some Puerto Rican performer, but other than that, there's not really any in-game entertainment.
I hate Puerto Rican performers.
It's it was like it was just quiet. It's like when there's a TV timeout, it's just quiet, pretty much. It was very, very weird. Not a top 5 experience, but it's a nice stadium because there was a breeze, there's a roof, so it's hot as fuck outside of it. But once you're inside, there's a breeze coming in. You just kick your feet up. It was very comfortable. Follow suit, Jags.
Hey, Jack. Hey, Eric. I've already asked Eric this. Hey, Jack. Hey, Eric. I've already asked Eric this, but Jack was curious if I should
He funny as hell.
keep holding on to Joe Burrow or should I just start Trevor? Those are the quarterbacks that I ended up with in fantasy. Anyways, love you, Eric. Bye.
Who is that? Is that JC?
JC sound like a bad bitch.
He does. Oh, shit. You sound like he go to the meetups. For privacy reasons, I won't go into detail.
What's his question? What's the answer?
Oh,
guys?
stick with Burrow or go to Trevor?
Yeah, Trevor or Burrow for fantasy week 2.
Week 2. Burrow's got the Chiefs, and then Trevor's got the Browns. That's tough. I mean, I'd say still Burrow.
So the Cowboys put up how many points versus the
33?
Okay,
or so.
So why
Zeke?
Why are the Browns so feared?
I mean, they were good last year. I don't know.
I told him Trevor. We scored 27 on them last year.
Okay.
On the road.
I think Burrow was just kind of that team was pretty in flux with like Higgins is out kind of last minute. Jamar Chase didn't practice and threw him back in there, and kind of a lot of moving parts there. Maybe they settle in more week 2, and then it's the Chiefs. So I feel like better chance of that being a pass heavy game.
They lock in versus them too.
The Browns Jags just has ugly written all over it too, and
be nice. Why?
I mean, I'm rooting for the Jags. I think the Jags will win. I don't think it's going to be.
You don't think it's going to be
clean game.
31-27 like last year?
I wouldn't guess that it will. It can be, but I would trust the Browns defense to bounce back a little bit.
It better not be 31 Browns.
I mean, it was pretty 31 with what's worse, 31 with Joe Flacco or whatever his name is. All right. Well, I hope you guys give JC the worst advice ever.
We gave him opposite answers.
So, okay, good. Now he can't decide. I would break the tie, but he didn't address me. So.
Yeah. He don't know you.
Love you, Dunn and Drew. Glad y'all are recording again. I don't know what else to say.
Ugh.
Bye.
I think it was Wiz.
Yeah, it's definitely Wiz.
Let's see this one.
Hey, Jack. Eat shit, Pitt.
All right.
That was Bando.
All right. Okay.
What's up, Dunn and Drew? It's Dino from Houston. Just wanted to say go Texans. But I'm going to keep it humble this year because last year, yeah, we did good. Yeah, we made the playoffs. But there was a lot of games that came down to game-winning drives that we very easily could have lost, just like this week 1 game. So I think we got the team to do it. But I think we need stuff to go our way still. I want to see more blowouts, bigger leads, and then I'll feel a lot more confident. Not that I'm not confident right now, but that's my piece. I'm not going to get too high. I'm not going to overreact to week 1. I love y'all. Goodbye.
I was expecting that to be a prank, and I was expecting him to switch up at the end.
I'm used to him dogging the hell out of us.
A humble Dino is crazy.
It's only week 1 though. He'll get there. He will get there. I think the Colts humbled him for a week, but he will be back. Which I'm shocked because Joe Mixon went the fuck off. Hey, but Dino, you should come through the Jags for week 4.
What's week 4?
Oh wait, no. Doesn't he lives in Houston, right? Yeah, never mind. Texans host. We play the Texans.
Just to get everyone's attention.
Yes.
Just wrapping up.
I'm looking at scores.
Wrapping up okay, good, because that's where I'm going. Wrapping up week 1, we had Ravens Chiefs on Thursday night football. There's a
great game.
It just seemed like that was such a scripted like storybook opener of a week 1 opener. That just
it was
insane.
It was a perfect script showing us that it's still the Chiefs.
Yep.
Like they're still perfect. And how to top it off to show us that they're perfect by giving Ravens the last play of the game, but a toe being out of bounds, so the play didn't count.
The toe
for the Chiefs to win.
Such a dramatic ending.
After Isaiah likely went out the previous play, after we thought he was dead.
Dead, yeah, he looked dead, and then comes back.
He comes back,
and it's to him.
Yeah, because it was a revelation. Because we were like, who the fuck's catching this? And then it's like, oh shit, Lively's back. He caught it, and then it's like, nope, he had a big toe on the line.
A toe.
And then Pat Mahomes, was this a joke or not, that Pat Mahomes said he should wear white cleats next time?
Yeah, I think he said that.
He did say it.
Damn. Pat low-key a dick.
Speaking of Pat, yeah, true. Speaking of Pat, there's a weird thing I'm seeing. He's like copying Dylan Raiola's like pregame stuff and like how he looks.
He is copying Raiola?
So I think that's a little weird. Well, being serious and all, Raiola, how do you guys feel about that?
The cosplay?
Yeah. Cosplay. Do you think he could be sued for like what's it called? Name, image, and likeness?
I mean, you can't help how he's born.
You know, Pat probably loves it.
Yeah, I think he did like it. They asked him about it.
They probably text about it. It's like, oh, you moved wrong.
He also
because they were coached by the same people.
You're not walking with enough sass.
He was asked. Raiola was asked about his press conference, and he said he wears 15 because of Tim Tebow.
Oh,
a guy he looked up to more than Mahomes.
What?
And it's also kind of like, Matt Stafford is Raiola's godfather. So why does he not want to emulate Stafford?
That's weird.
What
What's
is
that relationship?
Godfather?
What's that really? I guess the relationship is Godfather, but like,
yeah,
how?
What? I don't know. I mean, I guess the families are close.
Huh?
No Drake.
That's good.
This will be Nebraska's best season ever, likely.
Could be. Weren't they like dominant in the 90s?
90s.
I think they were.
How do you know that?
What I hear.
Now they're ranked 23. Not that the rankings matter anymore. Not until the end of the year. I'm looking at their schedule. At Ohio State, at USC, at Iowa. They give them damn hard-ass road games.
Yeah, it's tough being the Big Ten now, but they look good.
Ohio
Exciting.
State got the fucking most cupcake schedule this year. Michigan had it last year. Now Ohio State gets it this year. Ohio State doesn't play anybody ranked except Penn State.
Really? Well, now Nebraska.
Well, I mean, good ranked teams. Oregon's ranked, but they don't look like they did last year. And Michigan looks as expected, not caliber like last year.
Right.
So, but I did think Ohio State was going to win it all this year because they got the top defensive prospect and the top offensive prospect. So,
Are you talking about the transfer from Bama or someone else?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's a cornerback, and then they got the top receiver.
Yeah.
And their QB prospect is also a top prospect, and he got put in the game last week because they were just blowing out the team, obviously, because it was just some FCS team or some shit. So he got a touchdown passing. So they're just a fucking machine like the Niners. They're like the Niners of college football.
A little bit.
They just plug and play
But can't win it all.
But can't win it all like the Niners. But whatever.
Bando left a voicemail, but he did not comment on the Saints-Panthers game.
Yeah, that ruined us.
Yeah. If I were a Panthers fan, I would honestly like unalive myself.
Oh my.
Because there's just no, unless you get,
Haven't we been that bad though?
You have. Back-to-back years, number one overall pick is very bad.
Yeah.
We survived. They'll survive.
And the Panthers did it. They had to trade into the number one. They didn't earn the number one overall pick twice in a row.
Yeah, they traded up for this guy.
Right.
And traded away. Yeah, we've compared the trades of what they traded for Bryce Young. It's not healthy. Speak now if you want to talk about any of the other games. I saw a tweet about the Raiders-Chargers game. So bizarre. The Raiders punted when they were down 10-16, 7 minutes left in the fourth. It's 4th and 1.
On the Chargers, like 40-something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they punt. Very strange ideology there.
Yeah, that's like crazy. That like that kind of philosophy, coaching philosophy, is like from the 80s. It's not even like
it's 4th down. We have to punt no matter what.
Yeah,
we're out of field goal range. We have to punt.
I heard his quote after, and he said like the early portion of the game, the defense dominated, so they wanted to just pin them deep and let the defense stop them. But then
Stop them so they punt.
So they punt
and
again
then-
and get it back to where they are, right?
Yeah.
If you trust your defense that much, why don't you trust them holding them on the Chargers' own 40?
Yeah.
It's tough. That's
because you
just
want
the wrong decision.
You want first and
point
10
blank.
from like your own 40-yard line rather
Yeah.
than 4th and 1 from their 40-yard line.
Right.
Strange. Streets are saying Tom Brady isn't good at commentary.
Streets, where? Twitter?
Yeah.
Which game did you do?
Cowboys,
Browns, Cowboys.
Oh.
Of course, they put him on the Cowboys game.
I listened to him. I had the volume on him for majority of the game, I think. Majority of that window. I thought he did.
Like you're by yourself.
Well, this is my thoughts.
His take.
This is my opinion. I didn't take the. Actually, I did ask around what they thought, but
no, you said like I had the volume. I had the volume up on that TV. Like
I did. I mean, that in that window, the room kind of filtered out, and it was just like
was it Jags? Oh yeah,
it was the
that's
4
right.
o'clock window.
We were-
So
we were
everyone else
sad.
went outside, and it was just me and Scott and Goots, both of which were kind
4
of
p.m.
in
window.
Flamingo, and
all 4 p.m. windows.
Yeah, right. They were the only fans that were 4 p.m. windows, and they were kind of asleep for a lot of it too. So it was quiet, and it was just pretty much me and Flamingo for a lot of that window.
Hey, Flamingo will ride all night watching a game with you.
Pause.
Which is funny. If the Jags won, like I would have been locked in on every other game that was left.
Would you?
Like, yes. I probably would have gone out in and out every now and then, but that place would have been crazy.
But
instead, we were falling asleep and pissed.
But Brady, I thought he did pretty good. I think he was. I thought he was trying too hard to like perfectly craft like what he wanted to say, where he should have just kind of like been more free. But overall, I thought he did
It's like
good.
me in the pod.
And I mean, it could have just been me and everyone else in the entire country and world overanalyzing every single thing he said. I thought he did fine, and he's probably getting, as you say, the streets say he wasn't good, but I thought he was good. He's not.
Jack's not on the streets.
He's not Greg Olson. Greg Olson is very, very good. He's
Was he?
natural.
I don't remember.
So it's kind of sucks for him that he got.
What is he doing now?
Still, he's just on the B team. He did the Steelers game.
Oh, okay.
So
He'll be fine.
Yeah. Brady will get better too as the season goes on. So,
You know the internet. They got to have the reactions to
Right.
things. But in the end, they'll keep watching. They have to.
Yeah.
He's on TV. He's on your TV. He's not going anywhere.
Right.
Jets.
It's like Taylor Swift.
Thank God. Jets Niners was Monday Night Football, and this is, I think I tweeted this. The first Jets touchdown drive was the best drive I've seen from the Jets since I started watching football.
Since Chad Pennington.
Who scored?
Lazard or Brees Hall?
Yeah.
Brees Hall
Lazard
punched
scored
it
the
in.
second one off that free play.
But it was like
Fuck Brees Hall.
a few throws to Garrett Wilson.
Oh, he's gonna be
and
so
it
good.
was just a really smooth drive. And
Just an unfortunate team to be matched up with week 1.
yeah, it was. I don't know. Like if you're looking at that game, I feel like, I mean, the Niners, they're such a monster. Like they're not this newly kind of formed Jets team. They'll probably be good as the season goes on, but they're not going to compete with the Niners in week 1.
I am looking forward to those AFC East matchups with the Jets, the Bills, the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Should be good ones. I'm sure there'll be a couple in prime time.
This guy, this tweeter. Oh God, he's popular. Kevin Wildes, isn't he on with Nick Wright on that Fox Sports 1 show?
Probably because I saw Nick Wright quote tweet his tweet.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
it's possible.
So Kevin Wildes,
if it's about the parlay,
yeah, tweeted, "I did this as a family conversation starter, and they all hit." So he did a 14-leg parlay with winners from 14 games, NFL games. Bet 10 cents, won $240.
Nice.
That's insane.
that is very insane.
All money lines, it looks like.
14 money lines and they all hit.
Wow. Wonder what games he didn't choose.
Imagine if he did like $1. Fuck.
Right.
I'd be kicking myself.
I did that once. It was like one time I went back to Pennsylvania and I had 10 cents in my DraftKings account for some reason. So I just did a bunch of random stuff and I won 10 cents for 36.
I think I remember that.
Which was crazy.
That is crazy. College football, huge Prizepicks blunder. I was convinced by this room that I needed to take Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Raiola guy.
Yeah.
Their Moores and their matchups, and I did, and I put $336.
That's crazy.
$336 on it.
Can I defend
because
myself?
Because it looked so gimme, like that matchup.
I want to see Jack's face when he saw that it was a $360 entry.
Yeah.
And it was for to win $1,001. And I was like, this is paying for my trip this weekend. This is such a gimme. I started spending the money that I didn't have already. Not really.
Can I defend myself?
In a second. And then the game started, and I'm like, you gotta be. I stopped watching. I knew exactly how it was going.
Yeah.
So I watched wrestling Saturday night, not this game that we were waiting all Saturday for, because I was gonna win $1,000 and it's gonna be two big time quarterbacks going against each other. But yeah, you can
20-0.
Well, I didn't convince you to take that.
I did.
You guys were hyping it up. When I sent it, you were like, "Oh hell yeah!"
I just said I sent you a screenshot of my entry, which I had it too. I mainly placed it because I knew the setting we'd be in watching the game, and I was just hopeful that it was going to be a shootout. I didn't like give my full confidence in the pick that like I actually did legitimate research on it and advise you to take it. I just kind of did it because it would be obviously fun to have both those quarterbacks throwing for a lot of yards back and forth. I was hoping for that. And because of my lack of research / confidence in it, I only placed $10 of promo on it. And I would definitely not advise you to place $360 of promo. That's kind of
I thought you did tell
crazy.
me to do 300.
I would never tell you to do that.
Fuck. It was Eric. I should go to the
It was
text.
me. It only takes, even if you didn't say it, it only takes one nudge to
Yeah,
get somebody to like
right.
be fully confident in placing something like that. Because I was like, in all the Prizepicks entries I've ever placed, I've never been more confident.
That's crazy. Which made me so hyped because like,
See?
oh, it's fucking hitting. Let's go.
And I was like, please do this with me. Let's all squad ride L. Not even like
so far from a
wasn't
W.
yeah, it wasn't even like
Both of them went less.
Wasn't even a sweat. It was just like, this isn't hitting in the first quarter. I was like, yeah, this is dead.
Insane. Prizepicks is just like, oh, thank you.
Colorado gonna do and they always put Colorado on the board first because they know people are gonna just slam the more every game. Like they're probably already on there for Colorado State. Because they had a shootout last year. It was 45-42. So they're just like, boom, put them back on. We won so much money from the Nebraska game. But I'll be fading Prizepicks. Not the app, just the Colorado game. But week 3 is kind of dead. You can tell based on where College Game Day goes. They're going to Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, because they won, didn't they? And who they have? Though they have someone tough this weekend, right?
LSU.
Yeah, they should go to Pittsburgh.
But they're home.
That's a mistake. They should go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Yeah, they should go there. But yeah, week 3, not very many games to get hyped about.
What's the best one?
Backyard Brawl.
Pitt, West Virginia.
Rivalry week.
Good one.
Oh, that's what you should pick.
Let me see. I mean,
Where's game day?
Dude,
we don't
you
know.
weren't listening.
No, I
we
wasn't.
just talked.
The debate just ended. I was looking over there.
You're looking at them talking. Can't hear a thing.
Correct.
It's in Columbia, South Carolina. The Gamecocks.
For
LSU, South Carolina.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Why?
It's
Okay.
SEC baby.
Yeah. I'm sure some of these games will be great games, but on paper they're all
Oh, I decided my college fandom.
yucky.
Oh, who?
SEC.
Just the SEC.
Yeah. So I don't have to.
Vanderbilt.
You should watch.
Cool.
Kentucky.
You should watch Ole Miss this weekend.
Okay.
Ole Miss could be a good one.
They're a fun team.
Yeah, they are fun.
Lane Kiffin is a air assailant.
I like their quarterback.
Mr. Dart.
Well, I want to move to North Carolina now. They have a good team.
You should take his more.
Like UNC.
Yeah.
NC State. They had a bad loss to Tennessee this weekend, but they were kind of promising.
You have Duke and North Carolina. So you could be a fan of
It's a
both.
basketball state.
NC State.
You can get into basketball.
It's not an NFL football team state?
Yeah. No, it's only basketball.
Never again.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have baseball either. It's just college basketball.
They have minor league
NBA.
baseball.
Charlotte, the Hornets stink.
Fuck. They're just not a pro state.
No.
That stinks.
But they're just college basketball, not college football. NC State made the Final Four this year. NC State, UNC, Chapel Hill, and Raleigh.
Wake Forest.
Oh, yeah, them too. And those three are like all within like half hour from each other, I'm pretty sure. It's like, it's cool.
Cool.
And I would, I was thinking about top states. North Carolina is a good one. Just like of places to live.
Yeah, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
But it's not always that temperature, I fear. But with
it's
it
good.
being 70s and how that felt this early in the year, I would never feel that here.
It's a good balance between like up north. It doesn't get probably doesn't get as cold as like where I'm from, like in the Northeast, but like not it gets colder than down here. It's probably pretty ideal.
Like I'll probably have to wait till November to feel what I felt there this weekend.
I'd say even December, maybe November.
Yeah.
Yeah. Global warming. Where are you watching this weekend?
Don't know yet. I could go to the game if I find a extremely cheap ticket or someone offers one online.
How much are they?
That usually happens.
I don't know.
Someone offered me a free ticket to the Miami game same day, so I could just wait any week. And
Yeah, I might wait till like game time to look on the apps.
they were like, Section 129, one of my family members backed out. I was like, bet. I'm not taking it, but I can help you find somebody.
Just leave John A to sit up where you guys are, and do you go down yourself?
Yeah.
But
there's nothing wrong with the 300, 400 levels. It's a good view.
Yeah, it is.
A better question is Casa dead? Because I'm hearing the streets are saying the Casa's dead. The streets is
Are you the streets?
He's the streets.
The streets have been saying Casa's dead since last December.
Oh, see, I don't like that. It's
What do you mean?
Such a brand. Spin the Casa.
I know, but
it's a brand that doesn't sponsor us.
We created a brand that the brand doesn't know about, and it's so successful locally.
which is why they have to be kicked to the curb.
They do because they don't.
Sure, they were
respect
never
us.
on board. Yeah,
Yeah, they even responded saying
They're
no,
too
thank you.
big. Their alcohol stinks because we've drank so much of it, and now we have to change somebody else before the first home game.
How many gallons of Casa have you guys consumed, do you think?
Us specifically, or
in this room? 3 of us. So just
how
two-
much the
just
three
two
of
of you.
us? I think Jack plus me plus Eric have consumed probably a tub full, like a bathtub.
Like your bathtub? I think it has to be more.
What? Nah, not just us three. All of daddies though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just thinking your bathtub in there more.
Because
Even in my bathtub?
when did we start? 2021? I think 2021.
21.
That's when we started it.
You had a good like 3.5 year run with it.
Yeah.
So what are we spinning? What is this? What is this liquor?
Should
called?
I announce it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tomorrow, I am picking up a case of tequila reposado from a local distributor who has offered to supply bottles for the tailgate.
What's this?
Just for the first one so far.
Potential Dunn and Drew sponsor.
They said, we're going to give you a case and see if it spins well, and we'll go from there. That's what they said.
If
They
it
said
spins well?
They said, see how it spins, and we'll go from there.
What's the name of this tequila?
The name is Vida de Louis.
Who?
Yes, who is correct. I don't know. There's mixed reviews about the bottle. I think the bottle looks cool. It gives pirate vibes, but it kind of
It's giving Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's got a skull and crossbones, but that just means it's going to be heartburn after you drink it, probably. But it's a round bottle, and we'll be spinning the Louis or spinning the Vita, whatever one you want to say. We'll have to work on the branding, but the guy I talked to on the phone was very excited about it because he was at the Bold City Brigade tailgate in Miami, so he already knows about it. He already knows
Wait.
about it.
Was anything spun in Miami?
No, I didn't bring anything. But they brought the...
Did people ask?
Yeah. People asked, and people also told me they're done spinning Casa. So mixed reviews, but we'll get them back.
What a joke.
We'll get them back with Louis. Everybody's just traumatized. But they'll be back. In the heat of the moment, they'll be at that table.
Of course.
For sure.
What's it called?
Vita de Louis.
So it's spin the Vita or spin the Louis?
I don't know. We
Or
have to
maybe
hash it out.
Maybe a different word that starts with V or an L.
That's my middle name.
What?
Middle name.
Your middle name? What about your middle name?
That's my middle name.
Louis?
V or L?
Yeah. No.
Louis.
Oh, Louis. No way.
Jack
It's
Louis?
Louis.
Yeah. Named after my great grandfather who went by Louis.
Louis. So we'll do Louis.
Louis.
In honor of Jack.
In honor of me.
Spin the Louis.
Spin the Louis. I like that name.
Spin the Louis.
I like that. Spin the Louis.
We finna spin the Louis, boy.
But bottles are $100, so we cannot supply the bottles.
Well, we're not.
Ever.
They
I
are.
know. They said week 1, though. If this catches on,
They
we're
said
either
week 1.
supplying or not.
They just said week 1 because I don't know. The guy was giving me, because I asked for Reposado, which is obviously more expensive than Blanco. So he was like, "Oh, expensive taste," and I was like, "Not really. I just prefer Reposado because we don't spin Blanco. It's got nothing to do with. I guess it does have something to do with the taste, but it's not a price thing. Like I'm not like, oh, this is more expensive. That's why we drink it. No, I just like Reposado more.
So the more expensive one's $100?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the less
Blanco?
Yeah.
I think the Blanco is like 60, 70, but he said he lowered the prices and then they sold out. So, but they don't sell in liquor stores. Yeah. Like they don't sell in like Publix and Winn-Dixie and Total Wine. They sell in like
Sell 'em at Dunn and
this
Drew
guy's
headquarters.
house?
they sell in like private liquor stores that just have
Okay.
liquors at the end of
Yeah.
their name. Well, I guess those do too. But I mean like
Yeah.
Ponte Vedra liquors or Mandarin liquors, those types of places. So
Okay.
I think they're only in a few stores here, maybe like 4 or 5. So I think the supply is low. So I think that's why he said just week 1 to start, see how it goes.
Gotcha.
But I only asked for 5 bottles.
That's $500.
That's
more.
crazy, though, that they just donate 5
Sure.
bottles.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out this guy.
I say only, but on the phone they were like calculating how much it costs for like the whole season. They were like, that'd be probably like $1,000. I was like, run it. It's fine.
5 bottles a game is what they're saying.
That's what I said. They were like, about how many bottles you ask for? And I was like, well, there's a circle of every 30 minutes, 10 to 12. Probably need one. I was like, 5 bottles. But yeah, I'm picking up the first load
Pause.
tomorrow.
Thanks for
At like 5 p.m.
accepting the pause.
So I'll make a little video introducing it.
Okay.
Is
And
there
I'll
a
taste
website?
it.
Is there a website?
Yeah, there's a website. Vita de Louis. You
Cool.
on it?
No.
Oh, watching Pirates?
I'm watching Us.
But yeah,
I'll type it.
if you're sick of Casa, congrats. We have been. Although you drank it at the retreat. I was shocked. I thought it was dead. Guess y'all still got an itch. Y'all had a little itch for Reposado.
I think we.
That was a cool website.
It was a last minute purchase, and we just did what we know.
But from that video I saw of Angela drinking it, that boy looked like he was hurting.
I think the bottle's cool.
Me too.
Yeah, bottle is cool.
What's añejo? Añejo. What's that?
It's even easier to drink than Reposado.
Where's that?
Depends on the brand.
Where's that in terms of expensiveness?
More
More.
expensive.
Oh, Blanco than Reposado than añejo.
Yeah. Reposado's my fave.
Jack, review our weekend because I can't piece it all together. But then once you say something, I'll comment on it.
Do you want to walk through the series of events real quick or
Yeah.
what? Okay.
And then start with like our drive.
We drove.
Okay, so when we drove, it was kind of
Rate my driving.
At first, not good.
What'd I do?
So Jack, so we get on the highway and we know we're gonna be on the highway for like the next 3 hours, and he keeps looking down on his phone. I don't know why, because
Like in his lap?
just go straight. Yeah, He doesn't have like
No, it's like it's not my lap. It's like
it's the same area as his lap.
It's
down
like
up
you
by
know,
his
like the
shifter.
gear shift. It's like in front of that. It's like propped up on the charger there.
So he keeps
Oh,
looking
okay.
down in it, which is scaring me. And I'm like, Jag, we're on a highway. You're not leaving the highway.
You weren't like that. You didn't say that.
I said something similar. I
Oh.
said just stop looking at your phone.
Okay.
We're on 95. We're gonna be on here for a while.
But I was looking. Well, I was mainly looking down.
Oh,
so
was
much.
it for the map?
Well, I yes, we're on. It's like
Was the
continue
window?
straight for 228 miles. But I keep.
They're good.
And he kept looking.
But I keep Waze on to tell me when police are approaching.
But she says it.
Right. But I don't think I was looking down that much, but I was looking down a lot because I play a game where I try to knock the ETA down. So it's like I'm in a battle with the ETA that's like minute for minute just getting it down.
Which I appreciate. He's a pretty fast driver. He was going like you're not supposed to speed at all through Georgia because their cops are very aggressive.
Not with Waze, it got my back.
Yeah, apparently this app.
All
knows
the troopers.
But
knows
also, I'm like,
exactly.
that's like what I'm thinking about most of the time. My eyes are just on alert for cops the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I have that. I'm always on alert. Plus, I got Waze. So,
So what's Waze?
I've never been pulled over.
You're only gonna knock the time down by like 15 max.
Yeah.
So that
And?
I appreciate it.
But then we stop and then it's like ruined. So I gotta work harder.
Yeah, he didn't want to stop because it would
No!
it messed with our timing.
Yeah, John A used Waze on our drive down for
Waze
the
is-
same. For the
How do
same-
they know
for
where the
same
police
reason.
are? Do people have to report it on the
Yeah.
app?
I never report. I just reap the benefits.
Yeah.
Mainly because my phone's always down there. I can't I don't want to.
Yeah, please don't. That would scare me. Imagine if you were doing it for every cop. You're like so invested.
Yeah.
Even things on the road.
Well, it's usually if you have like a smart card, like a screen, it like pops up. It's like still there, and you can easily just click it.
Mhm.
But like,
And you can ping other Waze drivers on the road, so you can like
Say hello?
Facebook poke. It's like, bing, hi.
I didn't know that.
So it's a
feature.
cult.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought we made great timing. Didn't hit like traffic once.
I don't think so. No,
Like it didn't hit like a wreck. Okay, we drove and then
we got there.
And then when we got there, we played.
What was the neighborhood
drinking
like?
Game. Okay.
Neighborhood
Yeah,
was
you're right.
awesome.
You skipped it.
Sorry.
The houses were like insane.
The houses. So yeah, houses were insane. We're past this like it's one of Trump's like golf
Yeah.
course clubs.
I did see that on the map.
And get to the house. Looks modest from the street.
Lake Norman.
Compared to the other houses, but once you go in, it's immaculate.
It was
And
nice
the
inside.
view is just
Yeah.
huge screen glass sliding glass doors looks out to just a majestic lake that goes on for miles and miles. Dock at the end of the house. Yeah, it was breathtaking. So we played a drinking game, and right when we got there, and that was fun because I've been craving.
Were you guys last?
No.
Tommy was last.
Tommy was last that
and then
night.
like then
Hunter was
some
there.
stragglers.
Oh yeah, Hunter was there. Hunter was a surprise. That was spoiled. But if I wasn't spoiled, I would have been blown away because I was
Who spoiled it?
not expecting Alex himself.
He couldn't wait. He couldn't resist.
Yeah. Oh, it was an accident.
Oh. He's like, oh.
And then
We went out to that place. 8 Eagles Packers game.
went out to a brewery to watch Eagles Packers, and that was a nice setting. Just the boys, 12 of us. Tommy showed up to make it 12. And I don't know. I said verbally during that moment because I saw all of our friends, like, you know, Christian's wearing a Packers jersey. I saw a bunch of people that I haven't seen in over a year, and I said this verbally. I said, I'm so happy right now. Like I love these people so much, and being together is why when I get home I'm clinically depressed until I get back in the groove of real life. But like having everyone at a brewery together was like, I wish I could like bottle that moment up and just visit it whenever I want.
I need a pensieve.
Yes, a pensive would be
Chill.
would be so sick.
Oh, thought you were correcting my pronunciation.
Oh no, I don't know how
I don't know
it's said.
what you guys. What word are you saying?
We know.
The listeners know.
Okay.
Then what happened?
we went back.
More drinking games.
Probably more drinking games. We played blackjack at some point that night. At like 2 a.m., Alex is like, let's put it in a pepperoni monkey bread. So I put it in the oven and we had that.
Oh, shit.
I
remember cleaning that up from the table the next morning. We ended up on the dock at night. I thought we were being too loud.
No mosquitoes, right?
I don't think I was out there.
That's what's crazy. Water everywhere, no mosquitoes. That's another reason why I want to move there. No bugs.
That's
like,
nice.
You could have slept out on the dock with no worry about any bugs. Breeze, water hitting the shore. It was a white noise lover's dream. Next.
I would have slept outside.
Morning. Alex made breakfast. It was very good. That monkey bread he had.
This was a sweet.
It was like
monkey
cinnamon rolls. Yeah, that was. I asked him. I got the recipe from him. I'm gonna make it this Saturday probably.
Was insane.
Damn.
And he made this egg casserole that was incredible. I want to make both this weekend.
He cooked you.
And then it was college football was on, pretty much.
We put game day on.
Yeah,
people were kind of getting ready slowly.
Oh, I jumped in the lake.
Oh, yeah, we recorded a video.
Where's you threw a football to me.
Threw a football at Jack in the lake. That was
and I jumped in. The lake was awesome. I've never stayed at a lake house. I don't think ever, but like specifically one that's like has its own dock right on the lake, and it's like, I think I would rate it better than a beach house because like
I agree.
You can just like jump right in the water. I thought it was pretty cool.
You're on
Can't
the
do
water.
it at a beach. And obviously the view is just as good. It's really cool. So I like.
And it was like a clean lake, not like the brown St. John's River.
No, it was not brown. Yeah.
There's no gators either that you got to worry about.
That was really cool.
Allegedly.
And the weather was perfect. So what else happened that day? College football. Pitt, I thought was gonna be destroyed. Came back.
Oh yeah, Jack was so sad.
Oh man, I was living with you through that game because of our Prizepicks entry.
Right. I thought it was dead, and I stopped watching. I thought it was done.
Jack
one score game.
Jack sent us his entry, and it had Pitt's QB in there. And I was putting together. I told him I needed to put something together for the noon games because I was feeling addicted. Call the number. I'm not. And so I put together like 5 random ass players, some that I knew, some that I got from Twitter, and then I added Jack's quarterback in there just to be on something with him. And his was the last one I needed. And his quarterback had what, like 90 yards at halftime, and we needed to get to like 360.
No, I think it's like 260 something,
which still felt super far away with being down like 28 to. I'm exaggerating all these 28-6, but I'm not watching the game because I don't have it, and I'm checking it on my phone, and then I see the notification that he throws a 60-yard touchdown, and I'm like, we're fucking back. So I missed that live moment because I'm sure you were hyped for it.
Yeah, that was a crazy ending.
I'm so sad. I'm so happy. Sorry, not sad. I'm so happy that happened because the house was just very hype. It was our first full day. College football was on. We're playing Boom Cup, Chandelier, Death Cup, whatever you want to call it, at the table. And I sent this video to Eric, I think, it was like right in between people just laughing and having a good time. I zoomed in on Jack, just looks so sad.
I probably did because I was in a
TV.
chair like alone in the corner so far from everyone too. It probably looked pretty sad. I would like to see that picture or video.
It was pretty pathetic, honestly. I was like, he's looking like that because of the Pitt game. I was like, this team got his man in a chokehold.
Yeah,
but I get it. But I don't because I'm not a Pitt fan.
Right.
And I drink. So I probably would have been slamming drinks if Penn State was using a Bowling Green.
We played cornhole and me and Andy dominated actually a little bit.
Oh yeah, cornhole Saturday too.
Damn, beat Christian.
Yeah,
because he's nice with bags.
And we beat
Just kidding.
Someone else, Mitch and Tommy.
Yeah, I played really good. That was That was such a beautiful. Well, we played at first. We did really well, and then they wanted to play. Someone else wanted to play us, so we played again. But I had more drinks by then. I wasn't really good, but the vibes when we played again were magical. Like if the sun was setting, it was like 70 degrees. Wind was blowing. I had on some took a break from rap, put on like some kind of soft country, but not like country, not like radio country. And just holding a beer. And there's some people sitting on the hill watching college football while others were playing.
I did see the laptops out on the grass.
Yeah. The weather was so good at that time. It was like 7 for the late games. Like 7.
You could sit in the grass, not worry about bugs.
Oh yeah, Illinois got great grass for that too. Just go out in my grandma's front yard barefoot. I'd fucking be ate up if I did that here.
Yeah, I think I went to bed at midnight that night. But there was 7:00 came. It was time to eat. We ate burgers. And then we watched Colorado.
Oh, before that, there was the adobo chicken or the chicken bowls.
Oh, yeah, that was while we were playing
really
cornhole
good
the first time. That was my favorite meal.
Yeah, it was really good.
God, he's so good with that chicken. With that meat.
That was pretty much something.
He sent me a snap and said, "Come finish this."
Then, like I said, the Colorado game was depressing me, so I went inside and watched AEW pay-per-view, and that was kind of crazy.
That game was so ass.
Yeah. And then don't know what happened. I think I was pretty tired. Went to bed shortly after that, like around midnight.
Really?
Mitch had I'm sure we played more games. The beer ball tournament was Saturday.
Okay.
We started a beer ball tournament. And I was on fire. But my partner, I was so on fire, my partner threw up.
So you're
during, like drinking, chugging?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh.
Stopped. Was like, I don't know if I can keep going. Waited a minute, went outside, and was out there for like 15 minutes, and that disqualified us. But I think
wasn't Hunter.
The game, no. I think the game should actually be the other opponent takes a can off. You shouldn't be disqualified for throwing up. You should be able to puke, come back, and keep playing, but the other team gets to get rid of one of their cans. Being eliminated is just insane.
Majority rules in that case.
I'll bring it up next time because that's the dumbest rule ever. And then I think we played poker again.
They just stopped the game after that.
We didn't.
We didn't play poker once. We played blackjack.
That's poker.
No.
Well, okay. I don't think we played. We did not play blackjack Saturday night.
The virtual one?
No, we bought
cards.
Oh,
Tommy brought chips and cards.
God, he loves that stuff.
Mitch did a magic trick.
True.
Most of the trip that at
Blew
first had
everyone's
me
minds.
absolutely mind blown.
But then he
had everyone else mind blown.
Me and Andy figured it out.
You figured it out?
Yeah.
No, you started knowing.
No,
yeah,
we
you
figured
had
it
to have. Yeah, we figured it out.
Figured it
You're
out.
right.
We were among the group. There was a few of us that figured it out.
Shit. Yeah, you're right. We both figured it out. We're good.
When the fuck does bitch do magic?
It was adorable. He was so happy and excited about it.
That was pretty much. We played football in the yard.
Football was Sunday. Oh
No, that was Saturday. We played
Really?
football. Yes, that was Saturday.
Holy crap, we did last
Because
Saturday.
remember during the game, Notre Dame lost, and I was sad.
I had
then
Northern
I
Illinois.
twisted my ankle really
What the-
bad. Yeah,
I
twisted my
had
ankle really bad.
some
Why you me?
throws. I had some throws to Jack Saturday that was like akin to Trevor to BTJ in the back of the end zone.
Oh, you've always had it in you.
Like you see me release, you're like, where's that going? And then Jack comes up and catches it. Like,
That was that first one, yeah.
All-time QB, Creek.
Football was so much fun.
That was pretty much it, I think, for Saturday.
And then Sunday morning.
Eventful Saturday.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, Sunday morning, Angel comes in with these breakfast sandwiches that were incredible.
Oh, yeah, he was talking about those in the Discord before y'all went.
Yeah, I woke up. Me and Tommy were watching The Sopranos on the couch, which was lovely. And then Angela comes in with some breakfast sandwiches after not sleeping the whole night, after flying back from a wedding the night before. And
no wonder that Casa wasn't going down.
we start our day. Yeah, we have an extra bottle. It's in my freezer. Then we start our day with
a red zone countdown.
Yep. Put on some YouTube highlights of NFL's biggest hits.
That's so you.
And then went outside and tossed a rock with the most beautiful weather I've been in my life. And then red zone came on, and it was just
everybody thinks their team's about to win.
Yep. Watched football all day, and then we came home
the next day.
The next day.
But after the Jags loss,
the vibe was a little dead. The vibe probably was the highest halftime of the Jags game. The whole trip.
Oh yeah, I screenshotted Mitch's Snapchat story. Did you see it or no?
I don't know what to say.
You just swipe.
Mitch sends a Snapchat. Jags are so fucking back, and he was so true with that. Jags are the best team in the NFL. Fight me with a middle finger. And then this is after the game. He took like a hour-long nap at the dock after the game. So sad. He said, I hate the Jags more than you do, so don't say shit. Don't message me. Don't do anything besides worry about your own fucking team. You pieces of shit.
Bro, I was so up 17-7.
So up, and then just crashed so hard.
Like Trevor was throwing dimes. The run game was working. Fucking our rookie kicker banged a 53-yarder before the half. Tyreek hadn't scored. Everything was going great. I'll stop there.
Trying to think of any highlights on the way home. No, it was silent car ride.
Just depressed.
Yeah,
I'm sure
you guys were sleeping a lot.
Jack played his podcast because he has to listen to a podcast after week 1. Understandable, especially if your team wins.
The trip home is always the absolute worst.
But it's the contrast between going there and coming back was crazy. Like going there, I was singing, we were singing, like playing rap music, very very excited. Very energetic, but coming home, like, you just hear the car ride. You're just like, yeah, it's so dumb. Like, fuck, I was so depressed.
Just hearing Jack's podcast talk about the fucking Jags. Gas up Tua.
But the food was a highlight on the trip, too. Alex and Jack and Hunter did very well.
How was the banana pudding?
Banana pudding was
Great.
Insane.
Yeah, Sunday
the cookies
afternoon.
were insane.
Oh, cookies, and he made these peanut butter brownies that were so good too. Yeah,
it's like an all-inclusive. We went to an all-inclusive resort.
Emery's so lucky.
I'll be so lucky for the month of October. He's staying with me.
Oh yeah, I'll be
here.
over every fucking night. Don't send me snaps. I'm coming over here and I'm stealing your food.
I was just gonna ask for a chicken adobo every night.
I mean,
chicken.
you just get as many breasts as or thighs he made last time, and you just meal prep them for the month. I could eat that shit every day. The chicken and rice bowls, I could eat that every day. Yeah. It doesn't get old to me because I just change my sauces.
Yeah.
Oh.
What would you rate Hard Rock Stadium?
Like 1 to 10, or like out of the ones I've been to?
Like if you were to guess 1 to 32 in the best stadium, I know you haven't been to all of them. Where would you put it without, with the context being you haven't been to all of them?
I would put it probably. Let's see. What's 32 minus 8, Jack? 24. So I've been to 24. It's not bottom 5, but I don't think I put it top 10. The best part about it was just the breeze that came in for it being Florida. Like I'm not used to that at all. Tampa's hot as fuck. Jacksonville's hot as fuck. But
I've been in Hard Rock. I liked it.
yeah, it was a very, very nice breeze at that game. And I thought I hadn't been in that stadium since the Super Bowl game, so I hadn't been there for a day game yet, so I didn't really know where the sun hit or how it felt. But the sun barely even hit any of the stadium. It literally only hits the away team sideline and like the lower level seats right behind the visitor bench. So Jordan Poyer wasn't lying when he said that shit smacks the fuck out of you, because it's literally directly on the sideline that the away team's standing on. But I wouldn't use that as an excuse of why they lost, because they were up. But
yeah, and they're holding shade over them.
Yeah. But yeah, it's probably like below 10, above 15 out of all the ones I've been to.
Okay.
Did you like SoFi? I know our seats weren't great, but the stadium as a whole.
Yeah.
The third down shit was annoying, though.
It looked beautiful, even like walking in, too.
Yeah. It is, and the F1 track is around it now. So that was really weird that they have, how do I describe this? They have these kind of like the overpass in Daytona, like the Daytona overpass over ISB. They have like a bunch of those around because they're above the track. So that was super weird to navigate. Getting out of that stadium, not driving wise, but walking out to get back to the car, worst experience ever. So they're probably in the bottom half of the league for that because of the new track and all that shit. It was terrible. And then obviously the Miami traffic. So not a great experience there, but they're only getting a dub for the breeze. Thanks for the roof, Hard Rock. But, Dolphins fans are not really chirpy or anything like that. I didn't even really think Dolphins had real fans. I thought it's not a football city. It's an entertainment city. So I was like, people are just going there for kill a Sunday. Sure, they have a Dolphins jersey, but what else are you going to buy down there? LeBron, Shaq. So not an intimidating fan base by any means, because
well, your favorite fan base comes to town this weekend.
I'm waiting for
Barks.
I'm waiting for that dude who threatened me last year to see if he tweets at me again, see if he remembers me. Maybe.
You should pull your tweet back up.
I have to figure out what his name was. Or maybe I could just type in my keywords in my tweet where I said barking. I wasn't even that annoyed. I was just annoyed that we lost.
Where are you getting your ticket from?
I haven't thought about it yet because John A has friends coming into town, her Ohio friends, but they're not going to the game. They're just going to tailgate. So it'll probably be a game time decision for me. If her brother comes down, who is a Browns fan, probably take him and let the girls just do their thing. But I don't know yet. I will definitely be tailgating, but going into the game, I don't know yet. I'm not really enthusiastic to go into the game because they don't really win at home in this month unless they're playing the Colts. So,
which they are. Is it in Indy in 2 weeks?
I mean,
in a week next week.
I mean this Sunday. But
I'm saying do they host Indianapolis? The Colts?
October 6th.
Oh, it's October. Okay.
Yeah, we have Bills, then Texans, then Colts.
Oh, right. Okay.
So we don't play them for another 3 weeks. But after what I saw last week, I'm not really encouraged to go watch us in the 98-degree heat.
That's what's
with no roof or breeze, and hearing all right back again.
That's what's kind of
in the roar dance.
Stopping. I don't know if I want all that.
And seeing the orange over in the away section.
Yeah.
Just all of those things are popping into my mind because they're all happening.
I do all that. I buy the ticket. I get in there, and best case scenario, it's one of those games where we're up like 2 scores in the fourth, and they're playing music, and the crowd's just throwing the beach ball around, and everything's great. Worst case scenario, we're getting beat. Offense looks like shit. Defense looks like shit. And I wonder, why did I waste my whole Sunday doing this? And then I get the Sunday scaries because I did waste my whole Sunday. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough decision to make in real time until Vita De Luis in me.
That's true.
And I have a new confidence.
That's true.
That blinds my reality.
I could get some Vita De Luis. I think I will wait to see how I feel during the tailgate if I go to the tailgate. But I think I do want to go to the tailgate whether I go to the game or not, because I can just come back here.
Home opener one is hard to miss.
Yeah,
because that's when the vibes are up.
And then I know I'm gonna, if I don't have a ticket, I'm gonna have people like, "Where are you sitting?" "Oh, I don't know if I'm going." "The fuck, you're not going to the game? We can buy that ticket now, bro. I have a ticket. I know someone has a free ticket."
If I'm not going yet, I don't tell people that. I just say whatever.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll just say I'll be there.
Or they just assume I will be there and I won't have to lie. That's what most people think anyway. They think I'm going to every fucking game. I don't go to every. They think I go to every away game. I don't go to every away game.
Plus, there's that small talk. Oh God.
I was bitching about my barber today about small talk. I was like, I hate it.
But that is, I guess you know your barber, but like the barber is someone you small talk with.
Yeah.
Like I just want to watch every week with who I watch week 1 with. Well, plus Eric, but that's my dream. But not to say that I don't love the people that we tailgate with, because they're fun. I have
to be black to
I just need
interact
like
with them.
3 drinks, and then like I can open up to people that like I'm not super close with.
Then everyone is my friend.
Yeah, because everyone that's at the tailgate, like I don't talk to you normally. So like in order for me, who's like not very social, to have good small talk, I need like 3 drinks. So I stop overanalyzing everything I say and becoming very scared to talk. I'm getting kind of scared now. So, all right, that's all I have. It's really late, and I wanted to watch the debate before I went to bed, but that's not happening.
Do it.
It's already 11:30.
I knew this would be the latest pod ever. Almost midnight, everybody. But yes, I'll be picking up the tequila tomorrow around 5 p.m. So I'll probably give it a taste tomorrow too, just to see how it is.
Can I get a taste?
I ain't gonna wait till Sunday. I
Let me get
need
a
to break
taste.
this shit in and see if I like it. But it's
Yeah, I have to be there for Spin the Louie.
past 3 weeks have been tough with my my weight loss, my road over weight because of the trip. So I haven't been in the gym in like 4 days. But I did 100 push-ups today.
Counts.
And I'm doing plank challenge. So anything to keep me moving. Hit the music. We're out of here. Thanks for listening, y'all. Thanks for listening, y'all. Hope y'all had a great past opening week of NFL. College football back in full swing, as y'all know. Like I said, week 3, not too great looking. But, we'll watch anyway. Can't believe the Jags got us feeling like this early in the season, but we'll see what they do against the Browns. But until next time, this has been Dunn and Drew, baby, with a hint of Jack. And Louis.